No. Sumi is
you're
like
my
the
everything.
party's. She's the mascot. She's the tank. She's a healer sometimes when she drops potions in people's mouths. Like, it's all good. But hey, welcome everyone to the much anticipated, super duper, long overdue session 32 of our Pathfinder First Edition Rise of the Runelords adventure path, run by myself, Mr. Darewolf. Is Dare like the Mister? Should I go Mr. Darewolf? Does that sound too too
I'm
formal?
Mr. Wolf.
Hello. I am
Wolf will be enough.
Mr. Darewolf. I am Mr. Is there a Mrs. Darewolf? Yes, there is. But she hates when I call her that. But anyway, we're just gonna go around the table. Have
Canis
everyone
lupus.
introduce themselves, tell us who they're playing, reintroduce themselves, and then we're gonna dive into what I am hoping is gonna be a long and very fulfilling session. A long and very fulfilling session with twists, turns, plot arcs, and some excitement brought to you all by these beautiful people. But let's start with Lights, Finance, Cord, and Jester. My friends, take it away. Take it away.
Howdy, I'm Lights. I play the amazingly survivable Osmerding, the gnome rogue arcane trickster sorcerer.
Love it.
That's a mouthful.
Every time.
I'm Finance. I'm playing Harkin 2, I think. 2? Yeah, 2.
I think it's 3 at this point.
I was
No,
gonna say 4.
I think it might be 3 or 4.
it's Harkin 2. The wizard, shaman, witch, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, so wait. Human bear died. Then bear died, which was technically a different Harkin.
No, Bear
wait.
was his own person.
Okay, no, there was 2 bears. Then there's okay, you're right. This is second Harkin. You're absolutely right. Okay, fair enough. I can't even argue with that. That's fine. It's good.
Yeah, you've killed me so many times.
Take
I
away,
can't really.
I'm Cord the Destroyer. I don't have a character right now. I do have a character, but I died last session, and
You have a character. You can. It's already been in the intro. You can introduce yourselves.
Pour one out.
I'm playing Dr. Desmond Darkvale Durden. He's currently in hell, if you believe in that kind of thing. Or if it's in this world, I guess. Or wherever it is. The Abyss, maybe? Devils, demons.
Hell.
You'd
You'd be in the hells.
Hell. You're in hell.
Some level. The frozen one.
Yeah.
He's just he's playing craps right now. Yep. That's me. Yep.
Ice pops and crabs.
Wow.
Rolling them dice.
I don't hate it. I don't actually hate it. That's pretty cool. Jester.
Mr. Oogie Boogie.
Panthera pardus. Canis lupus. I am playing Sumi, the Panthera pardus, the panther.
Love that.
Elemental panther, and Weaver, half elf pet squirrel.
A squirrel. You are mostly a squirrel. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like 9 times out of 10. If you were to take a guess, like a shot in the dark, you would be a squirrel. Squirrel form constantly, I think. Right?
It's a good way to beat.
Yeah. Well, when we last left off, our intrepid adventurers, you all were in the town of Sandpoint, and you had ventured into the large, massive hole that had opened up underneath the barracks, underneath the barracks of the city. Sheriff Hemlock and Father Xantus were both quite beside themselves. And there was also these strange howling and horrible noises coming up from that basement area. Venturing down into the basement, you fought a literal horde of demons and this really jerky guy who tried to stab you all a bunch of times.
He really sucked.
It was rough. Dr. Durden died, which is a real shame. We watched as Joffrey tried to put him back together, but it didn't work, and then Joffrey himself also collapsed into a pile of, well, nothingness. But we open our first scene back in the surface world, as it were, with Father Xantus having you've buried your friend. You've buried your acquaintance, colleague, I would say. We use the term friend very loosely in these parts.
Co-worker.
You had buried your coworker. Dr. Durden, in...
We hardly knew ye.
Is Dr. Xantus, Father Xantus, is he a little like giddy, like when?
No, not at all.
When the devil,
no,
came up from
Father
the underground.
Xantus, it is a shame to see my friend this old man, though he was strange, though he was a bit off his rocker, not unlike that red man, he was good in his own way.
No.
He tried his best to be good.
I believe we both saw his alignment, Father. We know that he was not, in fact, good, but I understand the sentiment.
He walked the line between good and evil.
Mostly on one side. Mostly.
He stumbled from time to time into darker things. But
Large
now his soul
leaps.
is at rest and at peace. Cut to a scene of Dr. Turn just being tortured by devils. And he's just like, this is kind of cool. I like this.
Or Dr. D.
But yes. However, Cord the Destroyer, not Dr. Turn. You have a new character that we're going to be introducing today. And you said you had a bit of an introduction, how you'd like to introduce him. So
I took notes.
I'm gonna kind of pass over to Cord the Destroyer for a moment and allow him to begin to introduce his new character. If you feel this is a good moment for it, if you'd like to wait, we can wait. But
it's actually the superb moment.
Excellent.
So you guys are, I guess, if you're into giving funerals for evil things, to each their own. Dr. Durden was not a religious person, but however that works. You guys are, I guess, at this funeral or in the graveyard there.
They've just laid you to rest. That is the implication. Yes.
And
may
you guys
Desna bless his soul and allow him to find peace. Old man, there it is. May allow him to find peace. Something like that. Father Xanthus's voice is lost on me today, but it's all right. Continue, Cord.
From the distance, you guys hear this galloping of horse hooves, pop, 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 pop. And this comes around the corner and makes itself visible. There's a youngish-looking elvish man. He jumps off the horse, runs up. He's sweaty. He wears nice-looking studded leather armor. Looks really nice.
Oh, nice.
He has golden skin, light blonde hair. He carries a quiver on his back, and he's got a bow. It looks exquisite.
Okay.
And he's got a rapier on his side. And
Nice.
he looks at all of the people around and says, "Are you guys the heroes of Sandpoint?"
Yes. Mostly.
That would be me, and that would be the Panther, and then
This one's like a half hero. I don't really know.
And then there's, I don't know what's wrong with Harkin. Did he survive the last one?
He was here during the dragon attack. He was instrumental in that.
Okay.
What do you mean?
So
did I
he's like a
survive?
half
I'm
hero.
right here.
He's a half hero. Yeah, he's half of a hero.
I'm.
And who are you?
It doesn't matter. But
What?
Doesn't matter who I am.
It doesn't matter.
I love it.
All right.
you see, I heard that there was the passing of the good doctor.
Good.
Is it good?
Yes, of course. The doctor, he once saved my wife and daughter during
He burned down a
childbirth.
village.
Father Xanthus casts detect evil
Magnamar.
on the elf. Father Xanthus casts detect evil on the elf. He's very sus.
The elf is as good as you can get.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
So he says, the good doctor once saved my wife during childbirth and saved my daughter as well. He had said that the magical procedure that he had to perform to save both of them was a sacrifice, and that it would make it so that he would no longer be able to share his magical healing powers with another soul as long as he lived.
Oh.
His magic would only suffice for himself.
Okay.
But he gave up this sacrifice for my wife and child.
Wow.
And because of his sacrifice, I had to promise to deliver this parcel immediately when it called upon me. I should move with haste, he said, lest now my living wife and daughter become ill, and I don't know what he was a little funny, but that's
he
what he told
was.
me, and here we are. I was really given no instructions, but to simply keep it close by at all times, and I did just so for all these
Did
years.
he tell you to keep it secret and to keep it safe?
Exactly, sir. And just a day or so ago, the parcel spoke to me in my mind
Oh.
and gave me delivery instructions, and it said, "The inevitable has happened, but my child must survive. Deliver this parcel to the heroes of Sandpoint." And so I do that now. And he holds out this this parcel that looks to be about 4 to 6 inches wide. It's wrapped in a fine handkerchief,
Fine.
and
All
he
right.
hands it out to whoever he looks around.
Shalelu
wide-eyed.
waits for one of the player characters to take it. That's just Father Xanthus and Sheriff Hemlock.
What? Just one second. So, like, for anyone who doesn't know, Dr. Desmond Durden was an alchemist who could have got that feat, I forget the name of it, that lets him share his potions. And Cord kept knocking it back every single time a level up came up. He was like, I could get that. It's in my to-do list, but instead I'm going to get more bombs or throw another thing, this other thing. And so I love that the now in-game justification for why he never got the feat to give us potions so that he could heal us and actually help his team is that he did some sort of weird sacrifice curse to save a woman and child. It's such a silly justification to me.
I'm glad you appreciate it.
Oh my god.
That's some
Yeah,
there's a lot of layers there. There's a lot of layers.
Learning is not taking that package at all.
Do I have any spells to even
Fine,
look at
I'll
what this
grab
is? Don't just touch it.
I will. just touch it.
use some sort of cloth or something. Do you have gloves?
Yeah. I have
Oh,
gloves. What
I
am
can do
a
mage.
freaking-
I can do mage hands.
That's I don't even know if I would touch it with magic. It might be contagious.
I'm just gonna
mage
grab
hand.
You
it.
know how strange Dr. Desmond Darkvale Durden was.
Father,
I
you were
just know.
just saying how he walked the line.
Look, you
of
never
good.
speak ill of the dead, all right? But now that we've spoken good, we can be honest. He was fucked up. He was a weird guy.
All right, I'll grab the package from.
Pretty
the
sure he
outlet.
was a devil.
The elf there, Petra Pierre Parlo, he just looks at all of you like you guys are all crazy, by the way.
Oh yeah, we are.
They've been through a lot.
It's been a lot. There's been quite a bit that's happened. Here,
Mm.
I have the elf character for you.
Oh.
There you go. Got an
Is
elf.
that
yeah,
your real
yeah.
character?
Pierre, sorry, I did give him a name. His name is Petra Pierre Parlo.
I don't have any spells for detecting if this is just an awful,
It's
like a
fine.
bomb.
All right.
Well-
So what you have in your hand is a cloth wrapped jewelry box, is what it seems like.
Oh,
I open it.
Oh no.
Port safe.
You take the silken cloth off of it. It's very fine handkerchief. Looks like something you'd probably want to keep, and it's a little wooden brown little box with like gold filigree. And as you pop it open, it pops open very easily. Inside is what looks like a little like mound of flesh. And as soon as you set eyes upon it, it pulsates and kind of jumps out of the box.
Oh dear
And-
God!
And
It's flubber.
and
It's-
lands like somewhere close by the grave site.
I fireball
that-
it.
I cast magic
that's
missile.
buried. Go for it.
I cast dismissal on this thing.
Everyone just kills Cord's new character immediately.
As you begin
Listen.
to cast spells, a dome of energy appears around and reflects the spells away. The
Oh.
fireball flies into the air. The magic missiles strike it and
Alright, I
dissipate.
beat the shit out of it.
I call railroading.
Oh, absolutely. You're being railroaded hard.
The thing jumps around. It has no real form. It's just like this piece of flesh, and it kind of just hops around.
Father
it starts-
Xanthus casts Consecrate.
It starts moving into the soil.
Okay.
Less.
All right, guys, let's leave before this thing kills us.
Oh, God.
Sandpoint's lost.
What has he done? All right,
disappears.
I'll gather the people. The town is lost.
We must evacuate.
We must evacuate out. Did you hear the bells start to ring in the distance? There we go. Here we go.
Uh,
Good job, Cord. You destroyed a village before you even got here.
It goes into the ground, and a few moments pass.
Serve God.
Mr. Parlow there, the elf, says, "Well, my job's done. I will. You guys all have a very good day." And he kind of smacks his hands together and cheerio. And he jumps on his horse and he rides off like the wind.
This man sets a plague upon our land and then just leaves.
A few moments later, the earth starts kind of like moving around, and like a black kind of like almost like portal small thing kind of starts to open,
Hate it.
and this large hand just like sticks itself out, and a spawn like humanoid creature that's just kind of has like this burnt looking skin starts pulling itself out as this like creature starts pulling itself out of the grave, out of the ground,
I don't like it.
and pulls itself up. It is naked, and it's humanoid looking, and it carries this large sword,
All right.
and it pulls itself up, and the face kind of forms, and it looks around at everybody. It doesn't have any kind of like private parts or anything like that. It's just it's a nasty looking hulk of a man, and his mouth and eyes and everything form, and it just kind of looks around at everyone and says, it's different looking at all of you from this height. I'm Joffrey.
No,
How's it going?
go
I
die with him.
31 to hit.
I'd love some clothes.
31 to hit.
attacks it immediately.
31 to hit.
31 to hit, Shalelu.
Yeah.
He's not wearing anything, so sure. Yeah, why not? Yeah, that works.
10
I guess
damage.
I guess
Thunk.
I'll cast Limited Wish to send us back to wherever the hell it came from.
He shoots an arrow at him, and it kind of lands into him, and just kind of looks at it, and then just pulls it out.
Someone explain to me what in the 9 hells is happening.
I will when I learn myself.
What is that? Why does it say its name is Joffrey? What the hell is a Joffrey?
So
Nightmare fuel.
we were down in the depths for some time. It's an interesting place, to say the least. And so yeah, Dr. Durden is down there, and he said that I'm his creation, and I should come back and help you guys out and exact his revenge on all those magic magicians and arcane sorcerers and wizards that are plaguing this land. And yeah, I'm at your bidding, all of you.
You better behave.
I can hear my own voice. This is interesting.
Shalelu walks over, and in her best Joffrey impression goes...
Wait, did Joffrey hit puberty or something? So his voice is way deeper. We can actually understand him now.
He's this very muscular looking individual who's probably about 6 foot tall.
Cut to a scene outside of the Temple of Desna, Cathedral of Desna, and there's just a whole group of people, and they've got like backpacks on. They're like exiting the village, the entire city. Hurry, hurry, everyone! Dr. Durden did some weird shit. The town is lost. We'll head back to Magnamar. We'll start over.
False alarm. His familiar hit puberty.
His familiars hit puberty. We're all doomed. Run.
He's got like one hand
Ugh.
across like his
Why does anyone
like
live
nether
here?
regions, although
don't
there's nothing
know.
really there.
This town
And he's
sucks.
got like he has a sack. He says I assume that I got here in time, and you haven't sold the master's gear,
That's like,
specifically the devilish armor. It's a little cold actually. Ugh.
oh, it's over there in that pile of burning. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what we did with it.
We didn't
Good.
loot. We didn't know what was gonna happen, so we didn't actually loot the body at all.
Well,
I think we ended up killing them.
we now have a naked Joffrey. Congratulations.
With my
So-
spirit sense, I can detect the presence of undead, fae, outsiders, astrals, ethereals, and incorporeal creatures. Is this an undead creature, or any of those? Frankly,
He's an outsider. Yeah,
okay.
he's not undead though.
I'm
Okay.
watching you.
Shalelu gets real close and leans down next to Osmerding. I'm done with this shit. I am completely done with it.
Oh, don't worry, me too.
I'm retiring. I'm buying a tavern, or you know what? I'm going to work at a tavern, and that's the rest of my life. I'm done with this adventuring bullshit.
I have hands now. It was like a little rat thing before.
Yeah,
Did you?
me and the cat gotta see this through.
I respect that, Osmerding, but when you're done, come and find me.
Oh yeah, I plan on it.
Excellent.
But,
Shalelu leaves.
uh,
Just nopes right out of there.
I don't.
Father, is it an
Alien.
evil outsider, or is it just a normal outsider?
You tell me. Father Xantus will cast. Will make a knowledge the planes check on you. What are you? Joffrey.
Oh,
Type, subtype, native outsider. He is chaotic evil. Only because he kept his alignment.
Mother of God.
Chaotic evil.
I mean, Mother of Monsters.
Yeah.
Oh.
But he's
Is he
he's
a
hun-
tiefling?
He's a sort. Yep. That is correct.
Okay. Well, with a 36, Arkin would know exactly what type of tiefling you are. What kind of tiefling are you?
Oni spawn.
Oh, an Oni spawn tiefling. Excellent.
Yes.
All right.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
I don't think that's on my character sheet anywhere, but I do remember that's the one I selected.
Okay. Well, Father Xantus is still gathering people to leave the city because they're abandoning Sandpoint. Because fuck this place.
Look what you did. Bad job. Bad.
Sheriff Harkin is gonna come over and
Hey,
is like,
Sheriff
well,
Harkin.
sir, I'm sorry, Hemlock. Sheriff Hemlock comes over and is all right. Well, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate all your hard work. I'm done with this shit, and he is going to also leave. They're just done with it. They don't want to deal with this shit anymore. Totally over it. But you guys know
There it
that
is.
there is apparently this.
Yeah, there it is.
There's apparently this place called where there's this thing called the Rune Forge that you guys learned about last session. The Rune
Yeah.
Forge, right? And
Oh,
based on your knowledge checks, which you guys have good ones, there is a place called Rimeskull up to the north near the Kodar Mountains. And you would have to make your way up to the Kodar Mountains from Sandpoint, which is all the way down here. And there's apparently a ring of like Stonehenge like pillars that you have to activate, and once activated, it will grant you entrance into the fabled Runeforge, where once in the Runeforge, you will be able to craft Runeforge weapons, which apparently are very potent against wizards of the Runelords type, which you have now come to realize that there is a Runelord who is attempting to return to this plane, one Karzuk, a Runelord of Greed. So my question to all of you is, what would you like to do in the quickly being abandoned town of Sandpoint?
I want to cast a vision on the rune forge.
You'd like to cast what?
Vision.
Vision. Explain
Yeah.
that spell to me. I've never heard of it.
It works like legend lore, but it's only a standard action instead of like 10 minutes.
Oh, all right. So you get some like vague information about it. The information you get is a smattering and a scattered kind of images. You see 7 different chambers. And so if you imagine it, you see like this kind of swirling image in your mind. You see 7 different circular rooms. Each of those rooms carries a different symbol. One symbol looks like an angry face. One looks like a pile of gold. One looks like a heart that is beating. One looks like let's see here. One looks like a like a giant like a thing of food, like a very fat individual. And then it goes around all the 7 different deadly sins, as it were. And one of those rooms appears like the symbol is broken. And there is this sensation of war, battle, and mistrust from inside each of these rooms. And that mistrust and war is pointed at everyone, at every other room, almost as though the rooms are at war with themselves. And then as you zoom out, you get this very, very like cold chill that goes down your back, and then the vision ends.
Okay. So guys, I can now that I've seen it, I can teleport us there.
Okay.
Mr. Harkin, I want to say that all the magic I used to watch you cast, it was amazing. I can't cast any magic.
Don't think I forgot about you and your master stealing my rabbit.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yep. Yeah, that was.
So,
It squealed.
oh,
Sorry.
I mean,
Squealed.
I can't feel
Oh.
bad because it was a very bad thing before it was a rabbit, but also it wasn't that thing anymore. You also
never
stole my
made any
rabbit.
Monty Python jokes about that rabbit.
One never did anything. They never ate it. Tried to kill it.
I know, but we could have. There was opportunity.
Missed opportunity. It really was missed opportunity. You hate to see it. You hate to
Alright.
see it.
I'm going to shelf this whole gestures at Joffrey thing for a moment. I need to find the tailor before they evacuate the city.
Oh, do you
Yes.
want your something repaired or something?
Sort of.
I need some socks.
You need
Let me go
socks.
first. Just in case.
I'm not too picky, so like if you just like see my size and just
I'm not going to buy you
Brown.
socks.
brown.
I'm not going to buy you brown socks.
Brown.
I'm going to
socks.
try and find the tailor before they leave.
Not everyone's leaving. It was mostly a gag.
I know,
But,
I know.
A few people do leave. Like Shalelu did leave. She's leaving.
I imagine some people are definitely. I imagine a lot of people do not want to live in the cursed city of Sandpoint after being invaded 4 times in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Has it only been 2 weeks? Can't be.
I don't
No,
know.
it's definitely been more than 2 weeks.
Like every couple of months, the town falls apart. Invaded by giants, goblins,
There was that serial killer way back when.
the chopper. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you like built, Jester Jasper?
I'd like alterations done to my saddlebag. So basically, stepping back, I just want to alter my Sumi's saddlebag to make it more squirrel friendly, and maybe line it with a bit of the dragon hide that we got from taking down the dragon here in Sandpoint,
Done.
just to make it like sturdier. And I kind of want like a casting window, little windows and stuff. Make it a little home.
Have a little flap that you push.
You know
down.
what?
Lightning.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
How much for that? Just a little, basically just getting some coals
1,000
cropped in and some flaps. Sounds fine. Whatever.
Yeah. There's enough charge right now.
I'm okay with
I
that.
hear you're a hero of Sandpoint, 1,000 gold.
Fair
Now
enough.
that's a businessman.
There's
Nah,
not
nah.
discounts
no.
anymore. There's upcharge for you fuckers.
I'm gonna call this the Red Dragon Saddlebag.
Love it.
Do we need to, if you guys don't mind, can we stomp in Magnamar
Oh
so I
yeah,
can buy some diamond dust?
you can absolutely stop in Magnamar.
Yeah, I can just teleport us there.
Well, we both can now.
I don't have any money at all.
Okay.
You
drop-
can what? Okay, so out of character for a second. You have money on character creation. Did you just elect not to take that?
I think you
Because if you
It's
just
hard to-
elected not to take that, you should
all spent.
inherit all of Dr. Durden's stuff.
It's all spent.
Oh, well, wait, what did you spend it on? You don't have you're just a naked guy with a sword. What did you spend all your money on?
It's with the gear that's with Dr. Durden. And he has a big ass sword that looks really nasty. It's a falchion.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
Okay. Does anyone want to contribute some of their money towards the restorative magic funds?
I just spent the last of my money on the saddlebag.
Oz, do you
Oh
want to throw any
God.
money towards it?
Mother of God. Love it. Love it.
Who's taking advantage of this money?
Whoever needs it when they get hurt.
There's a breastplate in the party loot worth 1,350 gold. You can just take that. That's your money now. Congratulations.
That's how much it's worth to sell.
No, that's just its value. Half that.
Is it 1,030?
1,350. So
675.
yeah.
The doctor had these first aid gloves that whoever wants to use them.
We buried him with all of his things, I guess. And when you used his body to reanimate yourself, I guess
Oh.
you inherited them or something.
No, his body got taken down like into the depths of the underworld, and
Nope.
Then we didn't get any
yeah.
of his things.
That would have been his
Nope.
soul.
oh, thank
It's
you, Father
okay.
Xantus.
He's literally 5 minutes old. He doesn't know any better.
So the thing is like I was like able to connect myself with the doctor, and so we shared a bit of intelligence there, and that's gone now. I don't know how all this works, but I have his gear and no gold, and we're here today. I do know that I like when people cast magic on me, like Enlarge Person and Cat's Grace. Those are great. Cast those on me whenever you'd like.
As Joffrey is rambling to himself, and no one is listening, because abomination. But you guys can do a little bit of shopping, and when you're ready, you guys can prepare yourself. Let me know when you're ready. Teleport, dare I say, to this mystical rune fort.
All right. So, I put seven. Yeah, I used 7,000 of my own gold on diamonds for in case we need them for spells.
Love that.
I have one of those as well.
What?
I have a diamond as well for some spells.
Okay. I think we're ready.
So
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't know
out
how
of
we
character. If anybody can cast those spells, Enlarge Person, you wouldn't be against it. Or Cat's Grace for some dexterity.
I have
those would
Mass
be-
Cat's Grace. I cast that all the
Are
time.
you wearing actual armor or are you not wearing
Yeah,
armor?
he's put on some armor. He found some leathers and
What's
and
the
he's-
enhancement bonus on it?
on the armor?
Yeah.
It's the devilish armor, which we just renamed from the
And that is a plus what?
I have to look that one up.
Oh, the Celestial armor?
The celestial armor, yes.
I don't remember what. I think it's a +3.
So, yeah. Hold on. So
I gotta pull up this.
Yeah, +3 chainmail, Celestial armor. Okay, well, before we teleport in, I'm going to cast some buffs on everyone because, yeah.
+3 chainmail, yes. Definitely can't take advantage of the full dexterity availability on it, but the rest is nice.
Okay.
Love it. I love it.
Everyone has cat's grace.
Do you have any natural armor?
Talking to Durden?
Yeah.
Joffrey?
Yeah.
Joffrey.
He does. Does he have natural armor bonus? I believe so. Yes. Where's that? Defenses.
Is that his racial or through spells?
He's got a +1 natural armor. That's from the tiefling from Scaled Skin, and then he is wearing an amulet of natural armor +2 that he got from Dr. Durden.
Okay. When does Barkskin hit +5? Is it 12?
I think it is already +5. I think it's max already.
Okay. I'll give you extended Barkskin.
So out of character, what I did was I took all of Dr. Durden's stuff, everything that worked, I let him keep it, and then the other stuff he didn't, I sold it and then sold it off for stuff that matches. So
Sure.
Joffrey's a strength-based character now.
Okay. So yeah, you have a +5 enhancement bonus to your natural armor.
God.
What is that? What spell is that?
Barkskin.
Barkskin, is that on the drop down on the
No.
buffs? No, it's not. Let me add it.
Was there any
So-
sign in his seeing? What was it? The Legend Lord adjacent. The first place we're going. Is there any sign of like an energy type that we might need to resist?
I believe I did say a shiver down your
shiver.
spine.
Smoky,
So-
scary.
I will give everyone resist cold.
30.
Yes.
Do you want to borrow
So,
my
yeah.
extend rod to make it longer?
It's already
Hey, you remember you had to
2
divvy up
hours.
2 hours per level?
No. I can if you want me to use the rod, I can. I don't think it's gonna be a problem though.
I mean, it's only a 3rd level, right?
Yeah, it's only a 3rd level.
Yeah, just extend it. Might as well.
Extended. Everyone has resist cold.
What is that? How
30
many points?
30 points of cold damage reduction.
for each source.
So it's DR 30 cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
DR 30
Well,
cold.
30 resist because DR is different. Also, Darren, why do you have to be an outsider?
30 resist cold. It's Joffrey.
Joffrey.
I would say I was born this way, but I mean I wasn't really born. I was created this way. I was created from the flesh of. Okay, we'll stop calling him the good doctor, but
The doctor.
Desmond. Yes, I knew him
The
as
last thing I'm
Desmond.
gonna do is give everyone haste right before we go through the portal.
I don't. Do we want? We don't know if we're gonna go into combat immediately.
Barkskin, real quick. Natural armor.
Five.
We're
enhancement
playing with
bonus
Dare
5.
Wolf, right?
Enhancement-
Excuse me. That's Mr. Darewolf to you, sir.
That's Canis Lupus. It's
Excuse me,
Mr. Canis Lupus.
That's Mr. Canis Lupus, Esquire. Professor,
Oh,
Mr.
no,
Professor.
I'm gonna
Doctor.
cast haste before we go in because Weave is gonna be in like stealth mode.
Ooh.
One of the things that I'm gonna be buying in Magnamar is a silent metamagic rod.
Ooh.
And she's just going to be hiding. She's realized that like everyone just has true sight now and they see the squirrel druid that's like making the cat strong and they're just going to kill the squirrel druid making the cat strong.
Correct.
And so she's just going to hide in the bag,
Yeah.
which true sight doesn't let you see through stuff. It's not x-ray vision. So can't see the druid, can't kill the druid.
Oh,
Don't
they're like,
know it's there.
We hear some cheering coming from that saddlebag.
Silent metamagic. That's the point. You can't hear it.
So instead of hearing lightning, you're gonna hear. You love it. I love it. We're getting super cheesy. So, a couple things about the Runeforge that you guys learned. The Runeforge was created as a place where agents of the Seven Runelords could gather to study magic. The Runelords wove wards around the Runeforge that barred entrance into the complex to any Runelord or his direct agents in order to keep the research within free from sabotage at the hands of the enemy. Runeforge magical enhancements sustain those within without the need to eat, drink, or even sleep. The spires of Zinshalast stand upon the mythical mountains of Mar Massif. The mountain, of legendary proportion, pierces the skies above the Kodars and is said to be the highest peak in the entire range of the stupendously inhospitable mountains. And the final project of the Runelords set the Runeforge on was development for a way for the Runelords could escape the imminent fall of their empire. Each faction developed a unique answer for the Runelords based upon the underlying principles of that faction's magical traditions. These are the things you know about the Runeforge itself. However, let me know when you're ready to teleport this field of stuff. Are you ready?
You guys ready?
2,
Yeah,
One.
I'm ready.
skadoosh. We transport.
It's black.
All right. So as you arrive from the rocky eastern shoreline of Lake Storm Thunder, the ground rises into the craggy snow draped roots of the Rimeskull, casting its long shadow over the area. Yet not all of the ground here is rugged and mountainous. Several hundred feet from the lake's edge, the land suddenly levels off to create a circular hill. Rocks and tenacious shrubs poke through the scattered clumps of snow here and there. They are dwarfed by the ring of 7 10-foot-tall stone heads that circle the hill's edge, their faces angled inward at each other, mouths agape. To the east, the sheer mountainside of the Rimeskull rouses, icy and wind-blasted. 200 feet above leers a carving of an ancient face, its gaping mouth forming a large cave entrance in the mountainside. A 10-foot-wide stairway of stone descends from the cave to a ledge only 15 feet to the east of the circle of stone faces. Now, Arkin, you had planned to teleport yourself directly to Runeforge. However, as you cast the spell and you felt yourself being transported, you could almost see like a portal. You could see yourself heading towards the Runeforge. As you got close, you hit something. Literally, like a bird flying and it runs into a window, you hit something. And as your head spun, you found yourself standing in the middle of these 7 stones. So, what would you like to do? You are currently hasted. There are no immediate threats, but there are these 7 stones around you. Would you like to proceed?
Are any of them giving off a magical aura?
They are indeed.
What's
Of the different ones, give me a knowledge history check or knowledge arcana check to identify who these different heads represent.
Oh, I'm definitely going with history. I got a huge bonus to that.
45. You recognize these 7 heads as the 7 heads of the Runelords of, well, of the Runelord. The Runelords.
They're the
Of the
Runelords.
They're the Runelords.
That's them.
That's them
It's
right
the
there.
ones.
You found them. My roll 20 just crashed, but that's okay. I fixed it.
Great.
Fine. Only one version of it. I have 2 instances running and only 1 crash, which is funny. So, you see that each of these heads, the head that represents Karzug is giving off strong transmutation magic. The head of Kroon is giving off strong conjuration, Velamaris, abjuration, Sorsen, enchantment, Xandergul, illusion, Aslantist, evocation, and Zutha, necromancy.
The 7 Runelords were the 7 schools of magic.
Correct.
Uh,
So, can I spellcraft to see if there's any specific spells?
So what's interesting is there's no specific spell on each of these. They're just it's almost as if like just the baseline of this magic has been infused into them, but there's no specific spells that you
So
are.
it seemed like we could
reading.
just walk through them.
No, they are solid. They are solid stone heads.
Which one is the guy that we don't want coming back the way?
Karzug.
Which one is that of these?
Let's say it's this one right here. The right. You know what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll go over
What
here.
is Karzug's magic as well? Like, what is the...
Transmutation.
I'm gonna give it
Okay.
a little K there for Karzug.
Oh, what sin is he again?
Greed.
Yeah, that makes sense. Transmutation. Is there any like writing on this?
That is a great question. There is no writing on the stone heads that you can see.
There's a bunch of places like this down in the underworld.
Oh, God, you're here?
What the? Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
We brought you?
I was wondering why something tugged on my shirt when I cast a spell.
That's really
I-
funny.
I have no knowledges about anything other than what I've seen since I was born and the underworld, which I spent a couple days in. Yep.
I'm gonna touch the rock.
Okay.
Weird, like,
It-
anti-Jesus.
It kind of feels like it's vibrating slightly. Just ever so slightly. Just a little bit like a ooh, kind of like a little vibration, that's all. A little humming. In fact, let me this.
Was
Do
there?
it.
You said there's a staircase.
There is a staircase that leads up. Yeah.
up.
Do this one.
Aren't we on, like, on the top of a mountain?
So you guys are on a hill.
Yeah.
That is at the base of this massive mountain. There is this huge stairwell that leads up like 200 feet to this massive skull-shaped entrance. It's called the Rhyme Skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we most likely hit a teleport trap and got sent here instead.
Correct.
First, clever design. Can I like do a search of this to see if there's anything out of?
Yeah, give me a
Oh.
perception check.
It's all out of the ordinary, but I want to see if there's any like
Yeah.
any special stuff.
Yeah, give me like a perception check. 50. So Harkin, something occurs to you as you are looking around these different mouths of these like the heads of these Runelords. It kind of looks like there's a chute up inside the mouth. Like if you were to pull a lever or do something to activate it, something might fall out.
Okay.
Maybe we need to cast magic that is similar to the head itself.
Hey Joffrey, come here. You're about to earn your place in the group. Stick your hand in that hole.
Which one? Right where? Right where?
Right here.
Or I don't know what it is, but your face is super blurry.
Is that the camera?
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows?
There you go.
Hold on.
Maybe hold on. Yeah. Maybe you yourself are blurry.
He's a cryptid.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Look-
He's
weird.
learned the cryptid
Look,
magic.
my hand is.
Yeah,
is
it's
good.
totally fine. It's just it doesn't want to focus on it.
So,
It's weird.
is there...
Yeah, just lean up really close. Just get really close. Make it awkward. So
Well,
weird.
alright.
I'll mess with it.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Jester.
I can cast Mage Hand. It's transmutation.
Yeah, do that. Before we decide to lose hands.
So you cast transmutation. You can feel the invisible hand. As soon as that invisible hand touches the stone head, there is a thum. All of the snow kind of rises up for a moment as though this just massive pulse of energy, sound, and motion just emanated out from it. The stone head itself, very similar if you've ever played Diablo 2, starts to go like in Act 1, where you're trying to go back to, what's it called? Where are you heading back to? What's the original place? I'm having a mental block.
I have no idea.
But you know, Tristram. That's what you're going back to Tristram. But it starts to glow blue, and there is this grinding noise, and as it grinds, this tink, 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 a little green key falls out of the mouth and lands at the base of the stone head.
All right. Well, we're gonna be getting 7 keys, I guess.
Give me
Yeah.
perception checks, everyone.
Okie dokie.
Oh, that time I rolled only a 3.
Some of your guys' skill checks are insane.
Well, the spirit I picked.
Perception. 16.
You guys hear what sounds like the beating of very large wings.
Eagles.
Take the Isengard.
Barbar calls for raid.
Do we see anything?
You do not in this moment, but you hear this distant kind of roaring sound. Give me a knowledge arcana.
Ooh, I have that.
I have it.
It sounds like something large, but you can't quite identify what it is.
Can I roll a knowledge arcana?
With your
I rolled a 19.
with your perception check of 34, you think you see something winged rise up from just above the skull that represents the Rime Skull. The Rime Skull Mountain. Something large, but you can't quite make it out. And it is a very cloudy, overcast, kind of snowy day. And you watch as this, like, winged...
Total
it almost kind of
defense.
seems to, like, blend in with the clouds, slips right up into the clouds, and disappears from sight.
Sumi gets spacing and takes a total defense action, just in case.
Joffrey will pull his falchion out of the scabbard that is like on the back.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Everyone else doing?
I'm gonna hide right here with invisibility.
I'm going to try to hide
In
with
the mouth.
stealth. With stealth.
Nice.
You guys watch as the area in the center of this ring of stone heads begins to swirl, and you watch as this what appears to be a blizzard seems to form up in the center of the ring and begins to obscure all of your vision in this moment. And I will let everyone make one more perception check. Swooping down from the sky, it's a massive winged creature.
Wolf, what kind of obscurement is it?
You can see 10 feet in front of you.
No, I mean, like, what
It
It
is
is
it?
a blizzard. It is literally just a blizzard.
There you go, 33 perception.
Okay. You guys see a giant-ass white dragon diving towards you.
Oh,
And
boy.
we are going to roll for initiative. And may
I
gods
think
have mercy on your souls.
Wolfie is ready to complete this.
He needs to open up the Saturday nights, you know,
Oops.
for some Star
No,
Trek
boys.
or something.
Nah, boys. Get ready to get weird. Here we go.
No.
Would
Here,
now be a bad time to cast guidance on another one of the statues?
here we go.
Summons another dragon. Just a dragon for every head.
Can you imagine? Crazy.
It's just one dragon of each color.
Crazy, man.
How many chromatic dragons are there?
I don't know.
Just the 4?
A couple.
Did you say that you had cast Grace or not?
Yep, everyone has
Symbol
cast
gives
grace.
you all +5 to the next character roll. Symbol gives you
Okay.
+5 to the next character roll. Just
I didn't
FYI.
click my token, bro.
So, I already rolled a nat 20, so I don't really. I'll use it on the next one.
I just turned on Cat's Grace before, because that should help my
All right.
My initiative of 12 a little bit more.
You know what? You know what dragons don't have? Good initiative. I'll tell you that much.
Is that
Is
is
it
that a
better than-
fact?
It is.
Yes. All right. So its surprise round was casting Blizzard. You guys can only see 10 feet in front of you. Just FYI. So that sucks. Is everyone in the initiative? I think they are. First
Can I
up is Harkin. You absolutely may spellcraft.
Okay.
Wow.
But does Blizzard act as anything like fog?
So what it is the dragon in question that you did see. You may also make another knowledge arcana check now that you can totally see it. That will be significantly easier. You know what? I'll allow it. It's good enough. This is a white dragon. This is a great worm white dragon that is coming to say hello. They have an ability called Blizzard where they can use their breath weapon to create a 50-foot radius blizzard of white snow. Basically, it's just a natural blizzard that obscures vision, drops the temperature, and makes it to where you can only see 10 feet in front of you. However, they also have the ability to see through it because they're white dragons and they're real jerks. So here we go! Waha!
So
So
my-
it's not
Say.
magic, so we can't like dispel it. It's
Correct.
just a blizzard.
Correct.
So
We'd
my-
have to
Literally
literally
just
change
the
the wither to get
Correct.
rid of it.
It
So
sure would
my
be nice
fog-
if you had a druid.
That's prepared. Yeah, it would be.
Go ahead,
So
Argo.
my fog cutting lenses would see through it, right? 'Cause
Uh,
it does specify normal
they-
fog too,
This isn't really fog.
or mist or similar obscurement.
I'm gonna allow it. Because they do give fog cutting lenses in some snow adventures specifically for that, so I'll allow it.
Sweet.
You can see. You
All
see a
right.
giant ass white dragon. Just like diving down, just breathes its breath weapon, snow whips up all around, and that's where we're at. So what'd you like to do now?
Remind me, Great Worm. That's like the highest there is, right?
It's a big 'em. It's a big 'em. Yes.
I don't think it's the biggest.
it's the biggest.
Okay.
Is that
I thought like ancient great worm was the biggest or something. But
Oh no,
Great Worm.
Worm is after Asian.
Yeah. It's big.
I don't know.
You know, I already regret coming here.
You know what? I hate this place. Maybe we should have left. Open up. You know what? We turned Rise of the Runelords into Rise of the Tavern Lords. You guys could have played Skull and Shackles. Osmeriting did it. Lights Fantastic is, and he's having a great time. Look at his
Oh,
face.
Yeah, I'm
You don't know.
I'm gonna delay.
You're thrice drowned now. It's good. All right, so you're delaying. Weave, you're up next. You are in a blizzard. You can only see 10 feet in any direction, but you definitely hear a.
I know something's coming. But I can't do anything, dude. I'm going to. I think dragons have true sight. I don't think there's anything I can do here. I think I'll also delay.
Osmeriting, you are a sneaky man. What would you like to do?
I will cast greater invisibility on myself.
Smart. Like
Oh,
that.
poor summer child.
He's sweet. Sweet summer child. All right. Let's see here. Joffrey, you're up next.
He remembers kind of the direction of the big stones, so he's going to kind of like put his hands out in front of him and attempt to just go kind of like directly south to try to find this rock so he can actually like put his hands on something.
Yeah.
Can he move at regular speed?
You can move at regular speed. Yeah, you can move at regular speed. You just risk running into things.
15, 20, so this is 25 right there.
Correct.
You said he can see 10 feet ahead, so he's
Yeah.
not like literally going to run into it.
No,
like,
he's just moving. If he's just
heat
moving
himself.
normally.
So he sees it, and then 30. Where's your speed on these character sheets? It's on.
You have 30-foot movement if you're wearing light armor. Or actually,
So
if
it's-
you're a barbarian, right?
Probably.
Okay, then
Speed's
you
at
have
the very bottom
40
of
foot
core.
movement. Then you have 40 foot movement if you're
The
wearing
bottom
light
of
armor.
core.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 40. So that's.
He's so swift.
He's not going to go too far. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's 35.
This way.
He's got his hand like on the rock,
Yeah.
just kind of like looking, and then he yells out, "I can't see shit! What are we supposed to do?"
Who's screaming? I don't know. Kind of sounds
Doesn't
like
it
Dr.
sound like
Durden.
me.
Yeah. That's all you guys hear. You love it. You love to see it. Amazing. All right, and Sumi.
Did we kind of see where the epicenter of the blizzard came from?
Directly in the center of this area.
Like we saw that. We saw that happen.
Yes, you saw
Okay.
a breath weapon fly down, strike the center of this field, and a blizzard whipped up.
I'll have Sumi kind of like stumble out of the blizzard until like they reach the edge, and
Love
then they're
it.
no longer in it.
Love it. Love it.
And then I guess that's I'll just say Sumi sees the dragon, and we'll just like, oh shit.
like
Leave
that.
it at that.
I like that.
There is combat music. I just had to go to my master music volume turned off. It was kind of quiet.
Oh,
Just
good.
throwing that out there in case anybody else is like in silence.
All right. Well, that's good. Let's see here. So what else we got? Next up is this guy. This guy is going to...
Destroy.
He's actually going to cast an ability he has. I need Harkin to give me a will save, please.
Does he have invisibility or see true sight?
Are you invisible?
Yes, that was the first thing I did.
Oh, excellent. Never mind then. He does not. In that case, he will change his mind, and he actually sees a kitty exit out. He roars deep and low. And it will do a flyby attack.
Bite.
And try to bite you. It's pretty cool. And he's going to use Greater Vital Strike, because that's a thing he can do.
That
Can
all
I do
sounds
that with
awful.
flyby attack?
Let's double check.
Greater Vital Strike.
Sounds
Okay.
awful.
'Cause normally
No
you
idea
have
what
to-
it is.
You have
Sounds
to
awful.
specifically do a standard for it.
Okay, so the creature can make a move action and another standard action at any point during the move.
Oh, okay.
That is nuts. That is nutso. All right, so he's gonna swing by. He's gonna attempt to Greater Vital Strike. What is Sumi's AC?
49.
You know what? He'll probably miss, realistically.
I really hope he does.
Let's see here.
For the
So he
lulz,
has
I hope it hits.
One. What?
To
Is
keep
Vital
this
Strike that
interesting.
one?
Oh,
Is Vital Strike
gotcha.
that one where you
You
forgo like all your attacks?
And you double or triple your weapon's damage dice when you hit, but you can only hit once.
That's awful. My cat. Please, my cat.
Hey, you're lucky. It could have been a crit.
Takes
I
70
would have re-rolled
damage,
it if it was a Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
and then it flies past.
Okay, I held my turn.
You do get attack of opportunity though.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Do Sumi's claws go through Stone Skin?
Yes.
Excellent. Then it's not getting its DR because it casts Stone Skin on itself.
It's gonna go. I gave it Strong Jaw, so this is an Omega Pass.
Give her a +5 to this attack. Look at Patrick's face. He's like, what? That face says, oh shit.
Does a 46 hit?
It absolutely does.
Hooray!
46.
29 and it's bleeding.
Oh, that's not good for it. That's actually really bad for it. That's really.
In like 50 turns,
bad
they'll
for it.
die.
I mean, what's its bleed now? 6?
2.
2? All right, that's something. How much damage? 29.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Turns back and says, pitiful. You should never have come here. This is my domain. You should live. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Next up, Next
We've held her turn.
up
We've gonna cast a
is-
spell to heal here.
Okay, that's good.
Because I just took 70 damage.
Hearken. That one next to you, that thing is like pulsing, like pulsating next to you. What did you use? Did you use illusion? You used invisibility, right?
Yes.
So I want to put a big X on this. As you watch as your invisibility is absorbed as you are next to it by that statue, you are no longer invisible, but the statue starts to hum, pulses. The dragon, as it pulses, freaks out, just hates it. What are you doing? Unacceptable. And gets very upset. But the little key pops out. The little red key pops out, falls onto the snow next to it.
That was not great.
Yeah.
That was not great, but it's something.
But it's your turn, Harkin.
Yeah. Let me measure the distance between me and this guy.
Fine.
115 feet.
I don't know why my health bar isn't updating, but that's okay.
It isn't?
Hmm.
No, I'm at 80 health for Sumi.
It shows 80 on my
reason.
screen.
I don't know, maybe I need a refresh or something.
Yeah, roll 20 is being weird.
Hmm.
You have the blankest expression on your face, Patrick. Is everything all right? I
There you
don't.
go, my turn.
All right. I will use one of my spirit abilities to kind of sidestep into the mouth of this thing
Yeah.
and come out of this one's mouth.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like it.
And then I will finish my move by going. I have fly.
Okay. Should piss it off. All the cool kids are
alright.
doing it.
It needs to make a will save.
All right. What's the spell?
It's not a spell.
Okay.
It's a hex.
24.
That fails. Go to not sleep. Just joking.
It is immune.
I'm not.
Immune to sleep.
I know. It's a dragon. It's going to get a -4 to its attack.
That's good.
And
Very
then, I will use my rod of abrupt hexes,
Mhm.
and it needs to make another will save.
Okay. 32.
Yeah, that passes.
All right. Fair enough.
That's it for me.
That was actually pretty good. Actually pretty good. Weave. You're up next.
Second verse, same as the first. I'm just gonna heal. You can move on.
All right, cool. That's Meridian. You're up next.
I've already cast fly.
That's Meridian can fly.
Himself.
That's Meridian is flying.
And then I will fly up to the outside of this cloud.
Done.
There be dragons.
Joffrey. Yeah, I got the There Be Dragons sound effects going.
Man, I have no idea what to do.
Smack.
He's like 80 feet away from me. I can't even get there.
He's also like 60 feet in the air.
Oh, well, that too. There you go.
We're gonna break out your protractors.
I know, right?
Yeah, I know.
Pythagorean theorem.
5, 10. I hear or can I hear him at least? Can we say that I
Absolutely.
can hear him?
Absolutely.
All right, so I'll start moving towards him just kind of blindly. I have a sword in the hand and just other hand out front. And I see this rock over here. So 10, so 20, 30, 35, 40. And I don't know.
You just double move.
See, I'm trying to play in like not metagame this. I don't know that I even know where all these people are. I'm just literally walking in the dark, right? In this white misty nastiness.
The dragon did just roar when it stopped its movement.
Super roar.
And said some stuff.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20. I'm like, hey, Harkin.
How do you know my name?
strange memories. They're almost like nightmares. And I'll stop
Yes.
next to you.
Yes,
and,
they are.
I'm going to use my action to use my armor to cast its once per day fly.
It's amazing.
Oh, Wolf, I'm an idiot. The dragon still gets the debuff from the second hex for 1 round because that's how
Perfect.
the hex works.
What's the other debuff? AC?
-4 to AC, yeah.
All right, perfect. Good. I like it. All right, sue me as a kitty.
It's like 60 feet off the ground,
Correct.
and I'm a cat.
That is correct.
Sumi reaches back to her saddlebag and, like, in her mouth pulls back a bottle.
Yeah.
And, like, lifts it up and drinks a potion and starts floating a little bit off the ground.
Sumi fly.
Sumi drank a potion of fly.
I love that journey for her. All right, this guy watching as Harkin's being a real piece of shit.
Well, I'm not the one that clawed it.
Interesting. Yep, it's gonna do that. It's gonna flyby attack on Harkin. Because why wouldn't it? It's got a -4 to its attacks right now. 39.
Yeah, that hits me.
Takes 71 damage.
I'm not down yet.
I'm not dead. Not yet.
And it's gonna roar loudly, and it is going to activate its frightful presence. I need everyone to give me will saves, please.
That can see it?
I can hear it, see it, everything.
Okay.
It's scary. Everybody give me a will save. You're
I ain't
good.
afraid no ghost.
You're good, Harkin.
Is this-
No.
What type of ability is this? Is this a supernatural
It's
ability?
a supernatural fear effect.
I cannot believe that.
That is unfortunate.
Wait. Is this a mental? What is this? Immune to?
So special quality that makes creatures' presence unsettling to foes. It's a free action. Usually as part of the charge or an attack. Duration is 5d6 rounds. It is a mind-affecting fear effect.
This is charm and compulsion. I don't think it contains fear, so
No.
I think that's not
Unfortunately
gonna
not.
work.
As meriting, do you want to spend a hero point?
No.
You're okay with being afraid.
Mm-hmm.
I understand and respect that.
Anything I can do, man.
How many hero points would Joffrey have, if any? 1, 3, 2.
The world may never know.
Boy.
I think we always came in with 1 as a new character.
You are all going to be shaken. Everyone that rolled less than a 26 is shaken for the next 5d6 rounds.
Freaking not
5D6.
scared.
23 rounds. Pretty much the rest of this fight, probably. You are shaken.
Boy.
Ooh. Okay.
That's not a thing up here.
Alright.
-2 to everything.
So I put
Hey.
fear, but nothing happened.
Hey, Joffrey.
Hey, this is.
Out
I,
of character question.
You sound
think you're
an
right.
awful
We
lot
should-
like Dr. Durden.
you know, it's,
yes.
That's the same
from the
voice
same-
you used for Red 2. I'm starting to think you've only got one voice.
That's it. No,
Alright.
you heard the golden elf there.
We did hear the Golden Elf, that's true.
Does Joffrey have the native subtype?
He does.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a spell on you, and you're gonna love me.
Am I?
Uh-oh.
Oh
It's
man.
called Legendary Proportions.
Okay.
You grow 1 size.
Uh-oh.
You get a +6 to strength,
Oh my god.
+4 to con,
Oh,
+6 to natural armor, and
Christ.
DR10 adamantine.
You're gonna have to. You're. Okay, hold on. Let me write this under 30 cold resistance. Say that again.
+6 strength,
6 STR, comma, go.
+4 con,
4 con, comma, go.
+6 natural armor,
Is that what type of bonus is that? Because
These are all size bonuses.
size bonus. Okay, 6. Nat armor. Okay.
And DR 10 adamantium.
ER
Wow.
10
Wow.
adamantine.
And your
how do-
size goes up by 1.
How does DR work if I already have DR?
You use whichever is better
All right, that one's better.
in any given scenario.
Okay.
That was my standard action.
Sweet.
Is he within 60 feet? Because I'm also in the air. Yes, he is. You know what? I'm gonna cast a good old spell.
Okay.
60-foot cone. It's we all know it. We all love it. My newest spell on the block.
Prismatic spray.
God.
You love to see it. Cool. Does that offer spell resistance?
Does it? Yes.
Okay, roll to overcome spell resistance.
All right. I get this 2 plus. Nah, it didn't work.
Yeah, you watch as the spell just ricochets off of his scaly hide, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
All right, Jordan, go get him.
All right, Weave.
I'm just gonna be healing. Feel free to move on.
All right, how's meriting?
Okay. With his spells that he has available,
Oh boy. Here we go.
nothing works. But with his Cyclops helm,
Oh.
I get an automatic hit.
Automatic crit.
Well, it depends on what I'm going to actually
It's an automatic
use.
D20. You still have to roll to confirm. Or if you roll a
Yeah.
D20, you can use it to then confirm it
Yeah.
automatically.
And the wand I'm using
Oh, also I
is the
tackled.
wand of innervation.
What?
You're innervating the dragon?
Um,
Oh man.
Just before you do that, make sure it doesn't answer the spell resist.
Well,
It
let's
does
find out
allow
here.
spell resistance.
Spell resistance, yes.
But you have to roll to overcome spell resistance.
Okay,
It's
so what do I need to roll? on
Based
that?
off the caster level of the wand.
Oh, well, you tell me.
Which
think all wands are
innervation is a 4th level wizard spell.
Yeah.
So 7.
So it's 7th level, so it'd be +7 on the roll.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll a 20. You add 7 to it.
Fortunately, you watch as the
14.
spell ricochets off.
But I have a... Wouldn't the Cyclops helm make it go through?
You know what? I'll allow it. You can use the Cyclops helm to say you rolled a nat 20 to overcome spell resistance. You know what? Little bit of bend of the rules, but that's fucking cool. I'm gonna say abso-fucking-lutely. Yes.
Oh.
So we watch as this black energy pierces through, like spiraling around the blizzard, strikes the dragon in the side. This black tendrils writhe up and around it, and it just starts to look a little bit more frail. And if I remember correctly, that is
1d4.
1d4 negative levels.
All right,
Negative
come on,
levels, man.
luck.
Wow!
The-
3 negative levels. So it's taking a
And
-3 to everything.
As I read the Cyclops helm, it says, the helm is made of, okay, once a day as a immediate action, the wearer could choose the result of the die roll instead of rolling the
Correct.
next attack roll, saving throw, skill check, or ability check.
Correct.
So yeah, we just kind of just bent it just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I'm totally good with it.
Okay.
And he has 3 negative levels, which
And
Now
I
you're just an
sucks.
ancient dragon.
And I fly 5 feet backwards.
Yeah. Unacceptable. And he doesn't like that. He's looking over where that innervation came from, but he can't see him because you have greater visibility. Super hates you.
Alright, show us we got Joffrey.
Oh man. Can I do I know about how far away he is from you right now?
He is monologuing a lot.
Yeah, you can hear him. You hear him like wilt a little bit. You can't charge, but you could definitely get up like near to him.
Yeah, so he's about 45 feet if he was on the ground, but you said he's in the air somewhere, right? So
Just
all right.
You're flying now. You're all in the
Okay.
equal plane and when you want to be, right? We're not doing Pythagorean theorem.
All right.
Yo,
So
Pythagoras.
To give the Pythagoras theoris what I'm doing.
what's the button that you press when you move your character to show like the distance?
Hold the token. It'll like stay where it's
Yep.
at. There'll be like a light gray, and then just
Yep.
right click.
Right click. Gotcha. There we go. Whoa.
You slingshot.
Zoom.
So I had cast fly on the last turn with the armor, so I
You
have
have
60
foot
flights.
movement. Correct.
Yep. As a free action
You can
on
get
my
up next to
turn.
him. However, he will
I
take an
will.
attack of opportunity as you move up to him.
Okay. Well, all right. Hold on then. Let me see.
There's a 44 hit.
Hold on, man.
No,
Hold
bad.
on. You gotta wait. On the way over there, I'm gonna click the boots of haste
I like that.
together, and let's turn some shit on. All right.
Should've
So
already
on
been
the way,
hasted.
You already hasted.
am I from what?
No,
Yeah.
the haste wore off. You,
By now,
you
it probably
fucked
wore off,
around with those stone pillars for longer
Okay.
than that haste.
Okay. So I click the
Don't
boots.
even
boots
try to flub me on that one.
I click the boots
agree.
of speed together as he starts moving, which I think gives me some.
That's
extra
why when
speed,
you
so I'm
guys were
good
like,
there.
it's a Dare Wolf game, and I'm like, there's no monsters when they arrive. And I was in
This
my head,
time.
I was just like,
That gives you 1 AC and 30 move.
I am going to rage before I get there. And sorry, this is the first time doing it. I am going to on the way over there, I'm going to use what's called Come and Get Me. So I'm going to turn that on. So that gives him a +4 bonus on attack and damage rolls. For 1 turn, but attacks against me provoke attack with opportunity resolved before the attack. That's why I was saying hold on.
Yeah, that's
And
a
all
bad
attacks are
thing.
all attacks are at full base attack bonus.
oh, all right.
What?
Yeah,
His reach would make it so you can't attack him back.
I'm not sure how that works then.
Why does your free action the barbarian may leave herself open to attacks while preparing to receive counterattacks? So if so unfortunately that wouldn't actually work because he would have attacked you before you were in range to attack back.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Well, he's hitting me already. All right, go for it then.
Correct. So he is going to hit you. You are going to take 36 damage.
36
This
damage.
does go through your DR.
Adamantine.
Correct.
Okay.
You still have DR dash.
Yep, I have regular DR.
Your
which
DR dash
is
would work.
6.
Yes.
So 30 points of damage.
Are you an invulnerable rager?
I am.
I knew it. Let's go.
It's the only way to fly.
It's one of the better ones. All right, let's make that attack roll, man.
All right, so I'm raging. I am hasted. I fly up. I am gonna get within melee of him. I'm gonna turn on that come and get me as I'm going there, which doesn't work for me, but I get within melee of him. Let's see, what else do I want to turn on? I'm gonna turn on Reckless Abandon because I want to make sure I can hit. So that's -4 to AC, +4 to attack. He's hitting me. And then I'm going to turn Power Attack on as well.
Or
Yeah.
my dude,
And,
my dude.
and let's
We
try.
don't need a play-by-play. Just turn it on, roll the attack. God bless you.
Oh,
Man.
You should
Roll
hero.
That
a
one.
You should hero point.
Roll a natty 1.
You know what? Yeah, let's hero point.
5 minutes of dialogue for a nat 1.
Let's hero point that then.
God bless you, Cord.
Let's hero point that. All right. All right. So I'm gonna re-roll again.
Oh
we
my
go.
god, I'm crying.
37, unfortunately, is a miss.
Is a miss. All right.
With the -4 to his AC.
That is a hit.
All right.
All right. For 37 damage. No, 45 damage. That was actually a really good blow. He looks shocked. What matter of devil are you? He says angrily. Also,
know.
why did you monologue everything you were doing as you approached me? It was very weird.
I'm going to try
Lock
and
picking
like,
lawyer style.
I'm telling you everything he's got
Lock-picking
because
lawyer
it's
style,
the, it's the first it's the first time.
I'm clicking
he's
my
actually
boots of
doing this
haste,
stuff.
and
I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna put that in. I'm currently rating it.
I'm approaching the dragon.
Approaching the dragon. Sue me is a kitty. Go for it.
I'm just gonna fly up to the dragon. It already used its. Does it have? Can it get another attack of opportunity on me?
Does it? Does it? It
Please
does not.
don't.
It does not. It
Thank
does not.
you
It has
for
everything
not.
else, but not that.
Okay, I'm not gonna charge it. I'm just gonna give it. I'm gonna attack defensively.
Okay.
Fight defensively, and I'm going to just give it a little Omega Paw Swipe again.
Oh no!
Great. Divine Intervention.
Okay.
I sacrifice a spell and
That's
reroll.
for enemies, I thought.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm thinking of something else. Okay.
It's all right.
Uh,
It's all right. That's all right.
Probably confirmed.
Swing and a miss. Confirmed critical. Hold on. Let me go over here. Let's go over here. Critical miss deck. You love to see it. You hate to see it, actually. All right. Critical miss. Natural. You have if you have greater than 5 foot, literally nothing happens.
Hooray!
Nothing bad. She's just kind of like it burns a little bit. All right, that's fine. All right. Akerhist, the dragon.
I forgot something. Sorry, this is the first
How
time
did you
I'm playing
forget
this character.
something, Cord? You literally monologued play by play of what you were doing.
I'm playing this character the very first time.
I know, it's okay. I'm just giving you shit
Okay.
because we love you.
When a power attack hits, it procs immediate free action to attempt to demoralize. Cornugan Smash.
Go ahead and make an intimidate
you-
check.
You're not going to beat that.
Good luck. Probably not
Better-
going to work.
You better roll a nat 20.
All right. Intimidate check. Sorry, hold on. Skills.
Intimidate DCs aren't that bad.
They're not actually. It's like
41.
10 plus hit dice plus wisdom mod.
The intimidate check is DC 10 plus target's hit die plus the target's wisdom modifier.
Yes. Thing that I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it laughs
I think
at
it
you.
might.
Just laughs at you.
What?
Yeah, it laughs at you. Straight up laughs at you.
Really?
Yeah. Just laughs at you. Straight up. And then it starts to cry because that was good enough. Got him. Yeah, I fucking got him. That works. Yeah. And I believe that's a -1 to everything. Demoralized?
Two.
-2.
Minus
Alright.
2.
He
round.
is shaken. He is shaken
Yeah.
for 1 round. Plus 1 round for every 5 by which I succeeded the DC.
You beat it by...
Did
you
I?
beat it by an extra 5, though. No. You did not
did
beat it by an
not.
extra 5. No.
Okay. And okay.
Cool. Joffrey hit him back with his own frightful presence, man.
Yeah, he did. He doesn't like that. That's actually pretty good. Alright, so it's now at his turn. Kinda doesn't like where he's at. But also, he's just gonna go for it. So, he's feeling pretty confident, all things considered.
He's shaking.
So, he's going to... He's actually gonna go for... Guys, you guys moved on. Alright, because that's technically next day. Oh, it doesn't look like that. It's technically. Alright. Alright. This. So. Damn. A drag. Dragons are confident. A little overconfident. It's gonna go for it. It's just gonna full attack. First attack is gonna go on Sumi. It's gonna try to bite her.
Go for
43?
it. No.
Really?
51 is the number to beat.
Stop it.
Dude.
I fought defensively for a reason.
Stop it. Alright, well
51 is the number to
when
beat
it
right
swings
now.
down at Sumi and sees her nimbly like flying kitty cat move out of the way. This dragon's then gonna full attack on Joffrey then, realizing the error of its ways.
It was nice hanging out with you, Joffrey.
Before he can attack, if he's going to attack, I get to attack him first.
He's out of range for you to hit him.
I'm within. I'm like
Absolutely
on
within
him.
range.
He moved. Did he not? Wait, is he not in the same spot?
No, he's right in the same spot that he was.
Oh, he's 15 feet to the right for me.
Oh.
Boom.
Weird. Yeah, Roll20's been weird for me too. I don't know what's going on right
it's-
now.
They updated stuff with this whole background thing, so now nothing works. Alright,
Of course.
First claw. All right.
So his attacks provoke attack opportunities on me that resolve before his attacks.
Okay. Second attack. You can attack
Go for
back. Do
All right,
you have combat reflexes?
I do.
That's good. What's your dexterity bonus?
Since I have Cat's Grace, I have a dex of +4, so I can attack up to 4 times back.
Swing.
All right. Number 1. There you go.
Oh! Damn! Alright. Holy shit! 49 damage? 89? Oh, 89 damage. Oh, wow. Alright.
Also, is he still shaken?
He hates that. Yeah, he is shaken.
All right. So that was the first attack. My weapon is a cruel weapon. When the wielder strikes a creature that is frightened, shaken, or panicked with a cruel weapon, that creature becomes sickened for 1 round.
Mother of God, it's now sickened. It's gonna deal you some damage, but looks real concerned.
He became sickened before he hit me the very first time.
Okay, so would a 41 have hit you?
The 41 was on me. The 36 was the first attack.
36. Would a
I have a 36 AC.
would a 30 so 34 would have missed. 39 would have hit. But go ahead and roll your attack first. Jesus.
What is
Wait,
what is
Cord, is that 36 with the -4?
Yes.
No, his -4.
Oh, is that with your -4? Cool. You have a -4 AC right now against his
from
attacks, right?
You're
from-
reckless
from what?
abandon and
yeah,
Reckless
I have it turned on. Yeah, I have a button
Okay.
for it turned on. I have buttons for everything. That's why I was talking it out before because I was
Alright,
turning
perfect.
things on.
I love that journey for you.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm learning this character as I'm
No,
as
you're
I'm
good.
playing.
You're good, baby bird. Don't worry about it.
All right. So I can attack him 2 more times, right?
Yeah.
One more time.
No, because he attacked 3 times.
He attacked me once,
Oh,
and then
right.
you
You
twice.
won. You twice so far. So far.
So far.
33 is a miss.
There you go.
Okay. He's not liking you, so he is gonna try to he's gonna try to wing you twice.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Okay. 37 and 43. Those are including the minuses. So 2 hits. You can go ahead and make 2 attacks back.
I feel like I'm forgetting something, but
I don't believe it.
all right, 2 more hits back. Here it goes. 1
That'll play.
and number 2.
And that'll play. Jesus.
Each one of those procs another intimidate check.
All right.
You can't
Demoralize him further.
I mean, you can't. demoralize him anymore.
No, it adds to the times the rounds.
He was only
the
shaken for
rounds.
1 round, so
Yeah,
now
that's
he's
true.
shaken for like
All
4
right.
rounds.
Well, this
Your
is this is going into
demoralizing the same creature. Demoralizing the same creature again extends the duration. It does not cause a stronger fear condition.
All right. This is
4 turns shaken, 1 turn sickened.
wild.
And well, my cruel weapon. Every single time I strike a frightened, shaken, or panicked creature, the cruel weapon with cruel, the creature becomes sickened for 1 round. I don't know if those stack. Though.
I don't
Yep.
think those stack.
They don't.
Okay.
Bend over for me, Pooh. Not acceptable. Oh man, you guys are funny. You're like, oh man, we're gonna lose, and then just
I know, I thought we were.
kill. Like it's every time. Like I'm never worried for you guys. All right. Well, he's in a bad spot. One and then another 44 damage. All right.
It's all
This is
glass
his
cannons.
turn that he took several hundred damage on.
Yeah. Harkin. You're up next.
Yeah. That's why I stand back here and the front line goes up there.
That's ridiculous.
Alright.
Thank you for that spell last turn too. That was awesome.
Yeah, it costs 200 gold, so I'm not casting it often.
It'll help us live.
Yeah, you know what? Just to be a even more big pain in the ass, I'm gonna fly a little bit more forward. The creature needs to make another will save.
Fails.
Alright, the creature is gonna take another minus, let me double check how much. -4 penalty to attack rolls. And -4 to perception checks.
Oh no!
And it can't benefit from invisibility.
Sick
As I
and
spray it with stardust.
shaken, double cursed.
Okay.
That's it for me. Oh, I cackle for the thing. And that is all for me. This thing is like a total like a -10 to hit.
Yep. Weave, you're up next.
I'm going to be trying to use a little wand inside the pouch. I succeeded at using my hasting wand on Sumi. I'm just using it on Sumi, though.
Okay.
Wow.
Trying to stay hidden. That's my turn.
I will pull out another wand. Wand of Acid Arrow, which does not have spell resistance. It says spell resistance? No. And will... Let's see, where's my wand of spells? Acid Arrow. Okay, here's the attack. -2, so 21. Probably not going to hit.
Against the touch?
Versus touch. Wolfie.
That'll hit.
Oh. So add the sneak attack. 13, so that's 18 points. Plus he is now going to have some acid every turn. Let me pull that wand back up here. Okay, so the spell Acid Arrow. 2d4 points of acid damage, no splash. Every 3 caster levels. Possess the acid unless neutralized lasts another round to a maximum of 6, dealing another 2d4 each round. So I believe it's this is a level 2 spell. So I'm
2
going to
rounds.
guess 2 more rounds with 2d4 acid each round. Okay, and that'll be my turn.
Murder it. Joffrey, murder.
Wolf's thinking up a strategy.
Wolf was like, darn it, I thought I had him.
I feel like we're all glass cannons. Like every monster he throws at
What
us
are you
can kill
talking
us,
about?
and we can
Sumi
kill.
is a tank.
Yeah, well,
Sumi's
Sumi's a tank.
trying.
Joffrey, you're up next.
All right. If I'm not within range, I will continue to fly close enough up to him.
Thank you
And-
for the +5 to next Darewolf roll, Bandit Hazard.
Oh, so now he's only at a -5.
I'm going to reckless abandon again, power attack, and
Alright, just turn 'em out
turn those
and
off.
Just attack it. we'll take your word for it.
Okay. attack. 44 to hit.
Well, hit. Jeez,
All
a
right.
47. Holy fuck.
I'm gonna attempt to intimidate again. Let's keep doing it. Intimidate. 32.
Hmm. I don't think that's good enough.
Nope. All right. Second attack. 34.
With all of its minuses, yeah, sure, why not?
I just want the dragon to die. Let's
I
move
mean, it's
on.
got like 44 HP left. Like, it's whatever. Honestly, Joffrey, you kill it. It's dead. It's dead, man. You stab it in its face. The dragon dies. Like, it had 2 HP left. Like, it's gone. It's dead. Sumi had it. It is what it is. But yeah, so we watch as this CR-18 monster is just destroyed by this unstoppable force that is you guys. And that's where we're at. That's where
Dragons. We don't need no speed.
we're at. Yeah, you're all level
stinking
14 now,
dragons.
so that's cool.
Oh,
Are you
God.
really?
Yep, you're all level 14. Yep.
Oh boy.
What do I get at level 14?
But yeah, while the players level up, we're gonna have a quick 5 to 10 minute intermission. Probably like 10 minute intermission in the middle here. I'm gonna give you guys 10 to 15 minutes to actually level up real quick, and then we're gonna press on. So let me just let me do this. I'm gonna just do a quick little mute and stick around. We'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. and we are back after that delightful 15-minute transition, intermission thing. And we're back with these boys. The party is now level 14, which is crazy. It's been 32 sessions of this madness. I don't even know what to say.
Madness?
Yes, this isn't madness. This is Runelords, as it were. But yeah, things are good. So we are in part 2. This is gonna be a long session. I decided earlier that this was gonna be we're just gonna keep playing until I fell asleep. So at some point you're just gonna see me just be like, all right, and then and I just fall
Screen
asleep.
will go black.
Screen will go black. It'll die. It'll be fine. But Lights Fantastic is out. He is 85 years old, so I'm surprised he's been awake this long. 5,200 years old. He is the server grandpa. We love him. We love him.
I'm
He's
the
amazing.
old man.
You're not that old. You're barely older than me. I've got one foot in the grave already. But all right, so we are back, and this Desecrated Sanctum music is just really hitting the gnome for me. So you have all of these stone heads that are by you, and also Joffrey slaps. Let me tell you, Joffrey slaps. Joffrey's gonna give Sumi a run for her money. Woof.
I'm okay with that, man.
Woof. Joffrey is. You know what? I trust him now. I wish.
What I find so amazing about that combat was that Joffrey did more damage on the dragon's turn than on his own turn.
Correct. That was nuts.
That was really insane to me.
That's the come and get me ability, which is based off of dexterity, right? So that Cat's
Nuts.
Grace is super helpful.
Nuts. Just nuts.
Without the Cat's Grace, I would only get 2 attacks of opportunity,
Just
not on my turn. So now it's up to 4.
So we got the key.
That was bonkers.
We got 2 keys.
So did a key come out the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
When
I
it
just
sucked up someone's invisibility,
Yeah, I
another
don't-
key popped out.
Did we get a second key, Wolf?
You did, yes.
Okay. All right,
So,
I'll go around.
Basically, you just have to go around and cast the schools of magic until all the keys spit out.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, cool. So as soon as all those keys spit out, the skull, top of Rhyme's skull, begins to glow and says, "Welcome." No, I'm just kidding. Begins to glow. And
Stands up.
there's this, like,
mountain tumbling.
mountain
away.
tumbles out. Roll for
Giant
initiative.
skeleton.
Roll for
Roll
initiative.
initiative.
It is a Darewolf game, so there you have it. That's true. That's very true. We're gonna move over the RP screen so everybody can see your beautiful faces a little bit closer. But yes, so you guys see that there is this like beam of light that is like shooting out, and it looks kind of like a prismatic spray that just like shoots out all these different colors, purples and greens and blues and reds and yellows and blacks, just spits it out like the skull itself is vomiting color. And this goes on for a good 30 seconds. And then it all dissipates, and there's just this kind of faint light blue glow coming from the skull's mouth. But all those keys that you now have, you're like a janitor at the public school, just with little jingly keys. All those keys, they're kind of like pulling towards that mouth.
Alrighty. I assume they radiate magic.
They absolutely do radiate magic.
Alright.
And I'd like to give this to somebody. I have a wand of false life. It has 24 charges of it. Cast for level 4. If anybody wants
Give
this,
to Oz.
feel like I'm gonna break it.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I think Oz would have the best use out of it.
Don't overthink it. Or do.
Do you want
Or
that?
don't. I don't.
Yeah, I can take it.
All right.
I just need to text it over in the
Yeah.
in the chat so we know how many
Yeah.
charges it has.
Oops.
So you guys head up the side of the mountain, I assume.
Yep.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Here you go.
Beautiful. Beautiful. As you head up the side of the mountain, you all make some acrobatics checks, not to slip and fall. Some of you fail, some of you succeed. But I'm not going to bother you making your roll, because that would be silly. Because you can just fly, so it doesn't matter.
You all died.
Yes, you all slid to the bottom of the mountain and died. 250-foot drop. No, you cannot cast Featherfall. The mountain is anti-magic field. So anyway, I digress. As you get up to the top of it, nope. The GM is talking. You be quiet. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Harkin.
I'm gonna cast Shrink Object on the dragon's corpse,
That's a weird choice.
and then I'm gonna put it in my bag of holding.
I don't like that. I don't like where this is going.
You know how
Free
much
dragon.
a dragon
It's a
corpse
free dragon, bro. It's just laying there.
I don't know. I was in a game earlier and a guy was like, "Oh, there's canoptic jars. I take the heart." What? He's like, "I take all the human hearts." So I was like, "That's weird. That's an evil act." But
That's
I
a
digress.
surprise tool for later.
He's like, "I don't know how many human hearts I might need it later on." I was like, "I don't like any of this," but I digress. All right, cool. So we're gonna move on. So as you get up to the top of this area, the walls of this, so you get up, you go through this mouth, you walk up this large icy chute that leads deeper and deeper into the mountains. You fight 2 earth elementals and just destroy them because they're CR8, and I'm not going to bother running that encounter. They just like brrr, and Natsumi's just like Rawr, and Dr. Joffrey's just like rah, and then they're dead. So that's cool. So that happens. Just a little montage.
I don't have a license.
Yeah. I don't have a license.
Definitely not a doctor.
Definitely not a doctor.
He's an RN.
But as you get up, the walls of this cavern glitter and sparkle with sheets of ice. 7 20-foot tall pillars. That is right. Yes, I'm in the right spot. 7 20-foot tall pillars. Their sides encrusted with ice and engraved with ancient glyphs and runes, surrounded by an 8-pillar twice its size. Tunnels exit the central cavern, winding deeper into the mountain. Yet perhaps the most notable feature is the sparkling mound of coins, works of art, gemstones, jewelry, weapons, armor, and other things poking up from the pile that occupies the northwestern section of the cavern. Yes, indeed, you have found the dragon's treasure hoard.
That's bait.
And I'm just going to go ahead and post this information.
No, that is bait.
No. I posted
Just
that.
let us have the money.
I posted that in the Twitch chat by accident. I didn't mean to do that. So everyone in the Twitch now has those items. But you find this stuff.
Jesus, Christmas crackers.
It's a lot of
Christmas
stuff.
crackers. I love Christmas
You can
crackers.
sift through that as you see fit. But
Remini cram Christmas.
It's a crazy list of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, it's crazy.
Candelabras.
Super crazy.
Can I take the human hearts?
We just feel like we just had a story about this.
Masterwork arrows.
Globe of Invulnerability. Doesn't that have like different stages to it? Or is there just one called normal? Okay.
Yes, you are in this massive cathedral, internal cathedral-like area. Go ahead and reveal this area for you. I'm gonna ping you guys over to it. You can see it. There you go. Even do the courtesy. Grabbing your tokens.
That alien looks happy.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. It kind of does look like a smiling alien, like a little amoeba.
Does-
Yeah,
Yeah,
so there's
they're-
these 7 pillars, and each of these 7 pillars, you guessed it, has a keyhole. And each of those 7 pillars has a certain Sahedron rune on it that seems to match.
Spoilers!
Spoil this. Got him. All right, cool. And yeah, so you're pretty sure you got to put those keys into the holes, and then that might open a portal or something to maybe Runeforge. I don't know. It seems logical. Seems logical.
Is there any magic auras?
Yes, those pillars each give off different magical auras. One is transmutation, one is conjuration, one is abjuration, enchantment, illusion, evocation, and then the last one is necromancy.
Is there any other auras that would?
It's a big old aura coming from the center of the chamber and the massive central pillar, which is conjuration.
Okay. Do I see any invisible things
Yes, you see Osmerding.
besides Osmerding?
You see, I think Harkin, you see yourself also invisible.
Well, I'm not invisible right now.
And you don't see anything.
Ooh, I'm blind.
You are blind now. That's a real shame. You hate to see it because he can't see. So there you go.
All right.
Can somebody heal me 18 hit points with either
Hey,
like that
you'll
cure
be
light
fine.
wounds?
There's a
Wand.
wand in there.
And there's potions. I can't use wands though.
just
I
drink
can't-
2 potions.
You can't, but we can.
Yeah, that's why. If somebody wants to point that thing at me and
You just use the 2 cure light potions.
potions, so there's 17.
Yeah,
All right.
use 2 of them should be good.
Uh,
Unless you're old dog.
Jester, if you want to remove 2, I know you usually do.
I just removed 2.
Light
2d8
cure light
plus
wounds.
2.
2d8 plus 2. All right, 2d8.
So 8.
So 8. So I need 10 more points.
Drink 2.
Yeah.
Drink 1 more.
All right, 1 more.
1
Oh
more.
my fucking god.
There you go. You're fine. You
This
healed
is
for
so
14.
much stuff, man.
It's a lot.
I'm over here as quartermaster, just trying to get it all in the
It's a
part of the
dragon sword.
document.
It's a dragon sword. Let me tell you.
But yeah. So my reasoning, by the way, we're going here to fight the Runelord of the. What is it? It is the.
We're not
Green
fighting
one,
a
right?
rune lord.
No,
we're
no, no,
getting
no,
to
no,
the-
no. This is like if you've ever watched a heist movie. This is the arming up sequence.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
you're
We're
going to
stealing
arm
the
up.
weapons, bro.
Yeah.
But we're in a place with about Runelords, and there's just a big pile of treasure.
Yeah. There's a dragon who lived here.
Listen, I still thought it was bait.
Why does the dragon like
How
care?
did he fit in here?
No, that's fine. Why did he
Yeah.
care that we were getting the keys?
That's a great question. You killed him before you could ask.
I don't think he would have answered if we asked.
I don't think that they can speak.
It spoke several times. What are you talking
You
about?
used its monologue to find it.
I thought that was
Monologue location.
the cat talking.
One thing that can't talk.
All right, fine.
All right, let's put
I
the
heard-
keys in the.
I'm not gonna
respective
lie.
players.
I love
I heard it
Jeffrey.
I heard it talk.
Love him.
Okay. Yeah. All right, everyone. Let's put them in. Let's put the keys where they need to go.
Jeez Louise.
Jeez.
Are any of these spells still going? Cat's Grace, my bark skin, the
Barskin,
one.
yes,
Barkskin, yes. That the cat's grace would have run out by now, though.
and the legendary proportions would have run out.
All right, turning those off. Yep. How about that hex that I didn't?
That's
apply for
forever.
that? Okay, let me make.
And so you get hit or fail a save.
Let me know when you want to key
Hit
into these
or-
places.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
key into these places.
I like it. That's good. All right, so every time you place a key into its corresponding slot, there is indeed a Cthulhu, and the different pillars begin to glow. As soon as the last key is placed in, beams of energy representing multiple different colors strike the central pillar. The central pillar begins to split, vibrate, and a sort of like mouth-like swirl like kind of opens up in the center. You see this wavering sort of translucent looking portal appear in the center of the pillar. And inside the center of the pillar, you see what appears to be a long hallway that leads to God's only knows where. How do you wish to proceed?
Draw for you first.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. Desmond, he was the doctor was the master. I don't know. I guess all of you are the master now. So, right away. Yes, right away, sir.
As you step through, all at once, Joffrey,
Going through this one up here.
you step through the central pillar. You feel very disconnected from everything. As though you kind of felt this like pull towards your new masters. You feel completely separated from them, from the old Dr. Durden, even for a moment separated from yourself. Then everything starts to come swirling back, and all of these emotions you felt now feel double, triple as heavy as they did. This desire to help your friends, new friends, even more powerful. This connection, this longing for Dr. Durden, even stronger. It is almost so powerful that it is now crushing. Give me a will save.
A will save defense. Man, I rolled a 1.
You are fatigued for as long as you remain inside the Rune Forge.
Oh, that sucks.
Hold on. I'm immune to fatigue.
You are fatigued as long as you remain inside the Rune
Mhm.
Forge.
Even if
It's a
I'm
special place.
so it says any time that you would become fatigued, instead you become sickened, and I can't become sickened.
You are fatigued as long as you
Okay.
remain inside the Rune Forge.
Yeah, it's not. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
The special ability of the place.
However, you do have a hero point, and you could re-roll that check, which was god fucking awful.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
Or you could just accept it and move
what
on.
does
with your
fatigue do?
life.
You can't rage.
Can't rage.
Okay. Yeah, well that's a problem. So why
It
not?
is.
Yeah.
It really is a problem.
Will save. If I roll another 1,
You're
that
good.
would suck.
25
All right.
is what you're looking for. Good old 25. So you're not fatigued, but you still feel a little off. The weight, the unbearable weight of excellence or greatness, whatever that movie's called. I really want to see it. It looks hilarious. But who's next?
I'll go next.
How's it looking?
He doesn't burst into flames. Arkin, you step through the portal. You see, for a moment, you see through the eyes of a man. A man named Bear. Then, another moment, you see through different eyes, but also Bear. Then a moment later, you see through a different Harkin's eyes. Each of these people, you witness their death. For a moment, you see through your own eyes, but in a different time and place. You see a man with runes etched into his forehead. You see his eyes glowing with powerful energy, his green robes flowing around, and you watch as your body disintegrates before you. You feel the unbearable weight of knowing how you will die. Give me a will save.
I love how you just skipped Scarday now. He didn't exist.
One of the
Started?
Harkins lived. He just went on to be an archer.
Yeah. Yeah. I meant Scarday, but I said Harkin. It's fine. You've died a lot of times. It's okay that I got one wrong. Just deal with it, alright? You're not fatigued for the rest of the Rune Forge. Good for you. Who's next?
I'm gonna put a little bit of owl's wisdom on myself and my cat,
Meow.
and
That's metagaming.
we're gonna go on inside.
You're a metagamer. Sumi!
Everyone else seems fine.
You see Sumi. Not Weave, Sumi. You see a ball of
Wait,
yarn.
Weave sees Sumi or
no,
Sumi?
no. Sumi.
Sumi's
Sumi sees Sumi. Sumi sees herself.
Sumi sees Sumi.
Sumi
Okay.
sees Sumi. Sumi is a kitty. Sumi sees a ball of yarn. She begins to chase it, but the yarn is always just out of reach. She begins to become
No.
very frustrated and continues to chase it, and chase it, and chase it, and chase it, but it is always just out of reach. She does so until she is exhausted. Roll a will save.
This is her worst. Oh yeah.
Sumi is not fatigued. Weave, on the other hand, Weave, you see a forest. A forest. You are standing in this forest, in squirrel form, perhaps. Sumi is nowhere to be found. You're looking for Sumi. As you
Okay.
glance around looking for her, you watch as the forest around you begins to wilt. You start to see the forest trees. They begin to turn not into dying trees, but they start to form into these just horrible abominations. You see zombies, you see demons, you see devils, all the things that you know and you can sense because of your connection with the ley lines. you begin to feel completely overwhelmed by them. As you are surrounded, unable to run, you feel them all start to claw and tear at you. Give me a will save. We're not fatigued. Last, but certainly not least, Osmerding. You step through
I'm not going to.
Osmerding. As you go to step through, you decide not to. You head off and end up back
No,
in
go ahead.
Magnamar. Back in Magnamar, you were recruited by a captain named of the Devil's Deed. Did you go on some crazy adventures?
No,
with
we're
him?
not going. He's not doing it.
Give me a will save.
Rise of the
Give me a
Shadow
will
Lords.
I say no.
Give me a will save
No.
as a person, like as a player.
Patrick roll a will save, not us, Meredith.
All right, so
But as you
we'll
step
say,
through, you feel nothing. You actually feel very much at home, Osmerding. This place feels, in some way, more familiar than your home did growing up. More at home, more like you've gone back to, like you've been away for a long time. You know that feeling when you step into your front door, you've been on a long trip, you step in and everything just smells right. Your animals are there to see you. Wife gives you a hug. That's what this feels like. Almost feels like you never want to leave. Give me a will save.
already did.
Cool. I'll make note of that and we'll get to it later.
Oh.
Great.
All right. So, as you guys walk down this long hall, it goes on for 100, 100, 300, 400, 500, 600, you guessed it, 700 feet. Till eventually, you come to a large chamber. This domed chamber is nearly 250 feet across. A large pool of bubbling prismatic liquid occupies the center of the raised dais. In the middle of the chamber, the spiky flanges of 7-pointed Sahedron are engraved into the middle of the floor. Each tip of the enormous rune points to a 25-foot-tall statue facing the pool, with its back approximately 10 feet from a partially concealed arched opening in the wall directly behind it. Each statue depicts a different figure, but all are all are impeccable and finely detailed. You are seeing statues. 7 Runelords of Zinshala.
These guys are really full of themselves, huh?
Runelords.
I have that Sahedron ring on.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this is the one.
Yeah, that Sahedron ring, it feels great. You never want to take that off. Yeah. That's a lot.
Finally, my own people.
Thassalon. Why couldn't I think of the word Thassalon for the entire session? I had to look it up. It's ancient Thassalon. Thessalonian. Damn. But you see this pool. And you know, Osmerding, you know specifically that you are in the Rune Forge. Everyone can assume it, obviously. But you have this intrinsic knowledge, Osmerding, like, oh, I'm home. You also have a pull. You see these different statues, right? And these different statues, you can see that they're of the obviously the different rune lords. But what is interesting is that the statue that represents Runelord Karzug, is directly across from where you entered. You feel drawn to that statue. Like you should just go up to it. Now you can make a choice if you want to. I'm just giving you a feeling. It's not like you're compelled to. But you feel drawn to it in some way.
Am I still invisible? No, that would be gone.
You're way gone.
Yeah.
You're way
You
gone.
feeling alright, Oz?
Did anyone else get a crazy vision?
Doing great. Karzug's over there. If we want to go over that way. Oh, good that way.
Let's hold on. Let's check this area out first.
This is weave that someone's moving.
I'm gonna detect magic on this.
Yeah?
It's the roof. So how do we forge runes?
I don't
Because
My
So
rune
there's-
crafting level's only 4.
know.
there's Runelord Karzug, so you guys can see.
Oh, I was about to say, is someone attacking us or?
No, just I'm showing you some pictures. Nothing fancy. Just a little picture of Runelord. That's what he looks like. Hey, you know that vision you had of yourself being disintegrated? That's what the guy looked like.
So the guy who disintegrates you looks like.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Or strong.
Oh, you
foreshadow.
better know. I'm gonna be casting spell immunity disintegrate on myself.
I mean, you're welcome to try.
So what's up with
He's
this
like,
water?
I'm not sure what we're supposed to do here. Supposed to go down these paths, I guess.
Well, this is where we're supposed to make ultimate weapons, right? So how do we make a weapon?
I like my weapon.
Anyone leave
though.
an instruction manual around here?
How to rune forge 101. What
Did any of the
rune-
Did any of the books that we read in the Great Thessalonian Library say how the rune forge works?
It said that there were different elements from the different hulls of the Runeforge that, when combined, would create weapons. They didn't give any specifics on how.
I bet you
Guess we need-
Dr. Durden would know.
Shut up, there.
Which-
He's so
What's-
smart.
What's interesting is that there's 8 hallways, one being the one you entered in. One of the hallways, this hallway right here, which represents Belamaris, a heavyset woman with a sneering visage and an impervious stance, dressed in a flowing dress and wielding a halberd. This one right here represents the Abjurant Halls of Envy. The Abjurant Halls of Envy. And as you look into that hallway, you can see that it looks like it's partially collapsed. Like maybe something bad happened recently.
Let's investigate that.
You guys.
Sounds like we need to go down every hallway and grab something and bring it back here.
Maybe.
So, I guess we can start with that one.
All right, Joffrey.
What's this one here? Does it have an actual picture of him, or his face is?
It is literally the most. It's a lifelike statue of Karzug.
Okay. He looks old. Yeah.
Well, he is like, what, several thousand years old.
So we all get like a weapon. Like each of us gets a weapon.
We don't know yet. That's why we're here.
All right, this way then. Sure, I'll lead the way. I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid. You would be. Sorry.
I'm not afraid either. That's why I let you go first.
You would be.
I'm weary of evil magics.
As you approach the door, a voice booms out resounding command. Stop! The source is a large disembodied human mouth stretched across the ceiling of this section of tunnel. It continues. These are the abjurant halls of the eager striving. Know that your powers will be crushed and you shall die. You are not worthy. Voice booms again. And again and again. You are not worthy. You are not worthy. You are not worthy. Worthy. Where? And then it ends, as though the magic has faded out.
All right, let's go somewhere else. I don't want to die.
Yeah, he said we're not worthy. He's like, what are those robots that we
robot?
fought before? Yeah, a robot that we fought before. You remember
No.
in that other place?
Oh, yeah, so you go first. You have the ring.
Like fake news.
All right, I'll walk in.
You walk down the hall. How far down the hallway do you go?
Let's go 10 feet.
Nothing happens.
Is it still saying Oz is not worthy?
I'll
like-
stay 10 feet behind him the entire way.
Move 5 feet.
Just like trying to be defensive.
You may move yourself all the way to the edge of the stairwell.
Alright. I will.
Looking in, a wide staircase of stone descends onto a large, partially caved-in chamber. The murals and decorative bas reliefs of the walls have been blasted and fractured from what must have been a titanic war of magic. Sooty humanoid bones are scattered here and there, and flames sporadically flicker along the walls and floors of this room, still resonating with the power unleashed here. Electrical discharges spark from a silver rod protruding from the floor in the center of the room. It almost looks like the metal rod has fused with the stone of the floor. Knowledge Arcana on the pulsating rod.
What the hell is that, Osmerdine?
Do a knowledge arcana and you'll find out.
What the
I
hell
don't
is-
I don't know what that means.
He doesn't.
I don't have any knowledge skills. I have 0 knowledge skills.
Just grab
It's
it.
bonk.
Just touch it. Just the tip.
Hmm.
I hate it. I'm sorry I made that. I feel bad.
Mm-mm.
I'm not even happy.
Is that
So
a
they-
lollipop?
Alright, let me
So,
move.
You need to stop.
There you go. Everyone can-
Since they haven't died yet, I'm gonna start moving in. What do you guys stop for?
Hold on. There's just like, and so about 10 seconds after you guys leave, there is this electrical discharge in that room from the rod, sparks out, scorching the walls.
Which way?
The entire chamber.
Alright.
Can I arcana that?
Yeah.
What is the source
That's
of the magic?
a rod of mage's disjunction that appears to have fused with the floor and is now malfunctioning.
Hmm.
That's quite ironic, isn't it?
So that's fun. That's fun.
Is there? Oh, I wonder if there's a way to fix it.
It's possible.
Give me a rundown of what that item does.
Well, it's mage's disjunction in rod form. That's what it does. It's fuck your magic shit in rod
Yeah.
form.
That spell is really annoying.
It's horrible. It literally just destroys, just unmagics all your magic. 30 seconds go by, it pulses again.
I don't know how to deal with that.
You get
That's-
a pull, Osmerding, inside this chamber to the left. Your ring is telling you you're supposed to go into this chamber and to the left.
To a silver looking thing up here.
Correct.
I
Just
want-
remagic it after it demagics you. Thank you, Blau. Thank you for your help. You're so
I
helpful.
I did just learn this new spell in my head.
Okay.
Dispel
the-
magic,
Right.
but I don't know if that would work.
9th level spell.
Maybe. 30 seconds go by. It pulses again. I mean, it's basically a trap. You could try to disable it.
Wait
I-
till it. You said it's electricity?
It seems like an electrical discharge. Correct.
Alright.
Can I dispel it?
Oh, you could try. It might get
All
mad
right.
at you. You don't know.
Let's see.
What might get
Uh,
mad at me?
I've said too much.
Alright, fine.
was like-
Chester.
In
I-
Thessalonian, I call out, is anyone there?
A voice responds from the right side chamber. A faint yellowish glow starts to illuminate that chamber. Oh, thank the gods. Someone has come. Please. It was horrible. So much death. So much fighting. I begged them to stop. Please. Please come help me.
In Thessalonian?
Correct.
Hey, Wolf, what are these walls made out of?
Magic stone.
I was imagining I can
Like, you know
cast
the
some...
spell Magic Stone? It's like millions of them built on top of each other.
Smatting, I can cast some resist electricity on you, and you can head over and check out the room if you'd want.
I got that spell too.
Okay, then you can do it
30
yourself.
seconds, pulses. 30 seconds,
I'm gonna wait a
pulses.
second.
Yes.
I can.
Arcane.
I might be able to do something.
Can I cast Ethereal, John?
Ethereal Jaunt.
Let's maybe go Ethereal and move through stuff.
I can just do that for free.
You know
Woof.
what's crazy? Yes, you can cast it, but as soon as you touch the wall, the spell is nullified.
So would I have known there was a magic aura on the wall before I cast it?
Yes.
I do have Aura Sight.
Yes, you would know that there is a magic. Fuck your ability to go through the walls, aura. Correct.
What is it specifically?
Untyped, unnamed. The game master is reading the book, and it's telling him that you can't do that.
Me.
I mean, really, like, it's just like, if they try to go through the walls, it doesn't work. Okay, I don't have a spell name for it.
Hey,
It's Ancient Runelord Fuckery. Trademarked. It's a level 10 spell.
I'd like to try to stop the magic in there.
Don't, so destroy your magic items.
Oh boy.
You do not want your magic items being destroyed.
Oh boy.
How do we know that it would do that?
Because Mage's Distinction does that.
Yeah, it literally just fucks your magic items. It's a terrible spell.
But it's just once every 30 seconds, so as long as we're not in there during that 30-second window,
Help me,
right?
please.
I'm going to attack. I'm going to cast resist energy.
Oh,
for
please
myself.
help me. Help me. Help me. Oh, God, help me.
I'm gonna cast
Voice is
resist
becoming
energy.
more
Hello.
and more pleading.
Resist energy electricity on me,
Done.
and then I will go in and try to disable a trap.
All right. Get in there. Let's see what happens.
I'll cast guidance on him.
Wait, I'm gonna cast anti-magic field on Oz. Or it's gonna be on me. Let's all walk through quick between the 30 seconds.
So
I'm
you're
not going through that.
So you're letting Oz go first, or are you walking with Oz?
I will walk with Oz.
Okay. Cool. You get to there. Oz gets to there. Help me! Oh, please, gods, help me!
You're not real or something. It's awful. I
As
don't
you
even want to do it.
hear, there is a horrible slurping noise. And this horrible yellow jelly with kind of like a face. Like, seems like a humanoid face is like melded into it. Who's screaming, goes, help me! Help! Die! And we're gonna roll for initiative, and we're gonna hope for the best for you guys. Because you've got 20 seconds before that thing goes off. And let's get weird, and it's gonna get a turn.
Do you want to round it to 18 seconds just so it's easy?
No,
Yeah.
20.
I'll do it.
Because we go in 6-second intervals.
I know, that's fine. It's 20 is fine.
It's good. You could have said, do you want to round that up? And you didn't. You said round down. Your fault. All right, so let's roll for initiative.
Wait, that is broken. Why is that?
Let's see what happens.
14.
I don't know.
All right.
Let me hit recalculate. Hold on.
The plus 14 afterwards is your dexterity, so it can break ties.
I'm not supposed to have that high of a dexterity, though.
How do you have a plus 14 to initiative? That's crazy.
That's what he's trying to figure out.
I don't know. That's why I hit
Durden Durdad? Why Joffrey? Yes, Durden is Durdad. Durden died. He got
I'm
killed.
Dr. Dead.
And so as Dr. Durden dies, he goes, I'm Dr. Dead. I'm Dr. Durden. Won't Dr. Durden
He
say.
didn't even yell, I'm Dr. Durden
I'm
as he
Dr.
died.
Durden. Like, who even was this man? He didn't even yell, I'm Dr. Durden. Like, it's just disgusting.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry, here. All right, rolling again. One more time.
I love the
There we
Dr.
go.
Durden movie when Dr. Durden screams, I'm Dr. Durden.
It's like my favorite line.
Well, was that Dr. in 1 or 2?
I don't remember.
Dirtiest.
Dirtiest Durdens.
The dirt and the dirtiest.
Yeah.
Odious.
So this thing pops out. It's super swift. And Fiendish Chili George is ready to go.
That is an amazing name.
Everybody in? Wow, you guys rolled terrible. No, wait. Harkin rolled a 27. Never mind. Harkin, you are up first.
What in Sam hell is that?
That appears to be a jelly with faces on it. One of the faces was like, help me, help me. Then another face was like, welcome to die. And then another face was like, my name is Billy. And then another face, it seems like it's maybe a culmination of like a lot of different creatures.
The last thing someone said before they died is, my name is Billy.
Can I knowledge check this thing?
Yeah, knowledge of the plains.
Planes.
Yeah. This is a fiendish mustard jelly variant.
Mustard.
Mustard.
What do we know about that?
Yeah.
They can smite good once per day.
Are they
They can
delicious?
constrict. It's kind of like a gelatinous. It's like a gelatinous cube, but yellow.
Don't let it grab you,
And
man. Don't let it
smart.
grab you in that room.
It also can absorb electricity and magic missiles, and it exudes a toxic gas in a 10-foot radius around it as a free action
Okay.
that will slow you.
Of course.
You said it's a. Is this a I rolled planes. Is this some kind of like extra planar variant?
Yes.
Deal.
Good luck with that.
I guess banishment.
Cool. That's cool. I like that. So will save.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure though. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Does it have SR?
It does. It's not very good, but it does.
Let me roll my my sure roll.
Yeah.
I should get a +2 to this. Like, how do I give myself a buff to spell pen? Just add 2 to this roll. It's a 25.
Yeah. Yeah. So you watch as this thing begins to be banished and then disappears before you. Roll me a D7.
Oh, did it will save?
Roll me a D7.
Okay.
He didn't say what number of D7. Roll 2D7.
There is a pulsing noise, and the fiendish jelly appears back here.
Honestly, better.
I
Yeah.
did it, guys.
You got rid of it. It's gone. Gone forever.
Alright. Well,
Creatures, when
So-
banished from the Rune Forge, reappear back into the Rune Forge.
oh,
In
good to
front
know.
of one of the 7 statues.
Hey, well, how
Yeah.
far away from this do the scorch marks go?
It encompasses the entirety of this central chamber. So past
So-
these walls here, you'd be safe.
Okay. Where did we get the urge to go?
This one right here.
Okay.
Osmeridan got the urge to go there. No one else.
Only Osmeriting. Osmeriting feels at
Ah.
home. This feels like this is Osmeriting's place.
Alright.
I live here.
You could live here, Osmeriting. You know what? You could
I'm
raise
in-
a family.
I'll stand here.
You don't feel any hunger. You don't feel any tiredness. You don't feel the need to sleep, eat, to poop.
Just
I'll
real.
end my turn.
You feel nothing. Your bowels
Those are-
feel
What is
your
it,
your
Kim Jong-un?
insides feel the cleanest and the emptiest they've ever felt.
Oh no. You didn't.
That's-
There are things you don't need to say.
My turn's over.
But you're glad that I did. All
Not-
right,
Not sure about
that's
that.
fair. Joffrey, you're up next.
No.
No. No, I'm towards the
Weave,
bottom.
You're up next.
Excuse me. I'm gonna mass cast grace everyone again. Everyone gets cast grace again.
I love that. I love that journey for you.
I love it too.
All right. This big old jelly moves with a strange lightning quickness.
I hope not.
Gonna double move up to here and just absorb all of you. And I need everyone to give me fortitude saves.
That smells like mustard.
Not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that whole situation.
Yep. All right, you're good, Jester. Weave. Sumi is good. Joffrey is good. Excellent. You guys only take 14 acid damage. And it's just,
Okay.
and you just hear this screaming, and then you hear this laughing, and then you hear these battle cries, and then you hear these kind of like lustful, like, hey baby, how you doings? And it's just like all of these different voices, like inside of this fiendish
I
jelly.
don't like it here.
It's horrible. What you're hearing is kind of sounds like someone screaming at you, Sumi, from underwater, because you're in the jelly. But then like a pocket opens up, and like there's like a face of a cat in front of Sumi.
Inside.
Yeah, and the cat's just like, wow, and then Sumi's just like, what the fuck, man? I don't know you like that.
So am I? Is this grappled? What? Am
No,
I
you're just absorbed. You can just move out of it.
okay.
It just sucks. You can like swim out of it if you have like a swim speed.
I hate that.
It's not great. I would hate it too. Think of it kind of like a swarm, is the best way I can describe it.
Yeah,
It's like basically
yeah.
like swarm traits. I have a kitty. She's right in front of me to the right here, and she is just purring like up a storm. Just being a crazy kitty. What do we got? What are we doing? Joffrey, us meriting. Your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to try to disable it.
Cool.
You still have my guidance. If the +1 helps.
That is not good enough. And that also
Ooh,
fails
hero
by
point. I'm
5.
I want to hero point and do it again.
Okay. All right.
fuck.
Not good enough, but you didn't fail by 5, so it doesn't trigger the trap. That's good. That's good.
That was ridiculous.
That's good. That's very good. So
add
it's
one more. Add one more to that. I haven't added my skill ranks.
does that include the +2 from Thieves' Tools?
Yeah, that includes.
All right.
Included.
Then unfortunately, no, that is a failure. But it
Even
doesn't
with my
trigger the trap.
+1 guidance? Come on.
DC 30, baby. DC 30. Welcome to the Rune Forge. It's not gonna be easy. All right, Joffrey, you are partially absorbed by this thing. Unlike Weave and Sumi, who are swimming in it. It's horrible.
Are
Burns.
there negative benefits for being inside of it?
Uh,
I can tell.
it sucks being here. Like it's just shitty. Like you don't want to
Acid
be there.
hurt.
You're
Sorry.
burning. You're actively burning.
I'll take a 5-foot step back, so I'm
That's
still
a good idea. I like
adjacent
that.
to it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start trying to slice it up.
That's smart. I like that.
I will rage, and I'm gonna use my new all the new ability. The damage reductions increase now.
All right, just roll them up. Just roll them up. You got this. Just go for it. I believe in you, Cord. Make it happen. Show us what Joffrey has made. Holy crap. Yup. And it's not immune to critical hits. So, holy
Wait, what?
shit.
Really? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's not a swarm. It's
Well,
just
it's
like a
new.
swarm.
It's like swarm-like.
Can it-
That's 81 damage to it. So as this happens and you carve into it and you like chop away part of its ooze,
Just take a couple phases.
it screams and you hear a voice go, not like this, not like this, not like, and it just freaks out. And then as it freaks out, it splits into 2 versions of itself.
Oh, great.
I-
My favorite.
I attempt to intimidate it that demoralized check?
It is immune to fear.
Okay.
So it is now in a
I
two.
I
two
still-
It's sure
bits.
bitching a lot for something immune to fear.
I still scream really loud. Ah, this thing is fucking nasty.
It really is.
All right. Second attack. Look at that. And
I mean, you hit
third
it.
attack. Damn,
What
look
is
at that.
going on?
Yeah.
What's your crit range?
It's. I mean, 15.
I have a
It's
I have a
proof
keen
critical.
I have a keen falchion.
Yeah, that'll play. Okay, so that first one, you literally murder, and it explodes. Dead. It's dead. Yep, you kill it. So that was amazing. As it dies, the last voice and face, it asks for you to
Buy a vacuum cleaner.
to delete its browser history. Yes, but
Die, foul sandwich topping.
if you could do me a favor, could you go and burn all of my library books? You know, the ones in the back.
What?
Just burn them. Don't ask. Don't tell my wife.
The adult novel section.
Yes,
I
that's good.
understand.
Yes, yeah, blah, and it dies. Sue me as a kitty.
Rip and tear from inside of it.
Yeah.
Running
A
into
female's
Omega.
voice pops in. Who's a good kitty? You're a pretty kitty. Good kitty.
Flailing with claws inside.
22's a miss, 40's a hit for 20, 25's a hit for 23, 21's a miss, 23's a miss. It can't bleed. It's still alive, but it's
Dang.
there, yeah. Those are some low rolls, that's all I'm saying. The pulse is up to 2 more turns before it goes off. Hearken, you are a wizard healer person.
I'm like everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
I'm going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic on the rod.
Cool.
I really
As soon
did
as you
roll.
cast Dispel Magic, roll me a d4.
A D4.
Yep,
I
roll me a
What's
d4.
against?
Just don't worry about it, just roll me a d4.
Anything you dispel inside the rune forge ends up in
Yeah,
the middle.
so you see this thing kind of like fizz out, and you intrinsically know that it's going to be out for the next 4 rounds before it goes off again. Basically, casting Dispel Magic renders it inert for 4 rounds.
Is that plus the time that in the 30 seconds?
No, it's out for 4 rounds now, and then the cycle starts again. Oh, you've done a good thing. Good thing. Anything else,
All right.
Harkin?
No, I'm good.
That hex you got on me, does that go away because that jelly hit me? I think.
Weave,
I didn't hit you.
are a squirrel person.
Inside of a slime
tiny
person.
little pouch. It smells terrible in here.
I really think there's absolutely nothing I can do to help here. It's just like
Lightning.
I'm not gonna cast lightning just to finish off an 8th health slime.
This ooze is going to start singing "O Fortuna, Lutuna," and it starts singing that. But lightning, exactly about lightning. But it starts to sing all this like beautiful chorus of voices and song and sound, and you kind of hear something like this. Beautiful emotional trailer. Very good. It's like,
You
I'm
can
a
do the thing.
jelly. Yes, I'm a fiendish jelly. And I came here to jelly. And it's singing that song. That's what it does. And
You're doing a great job.
and it's gonna smite good on Sumi. Sumi good aligned.
Sumi is a good
It's
kitty.
gonna smite good. And it's probably still gonna miss.
I really hope so.
2 slams.
That does miss.
Both
That
miss.
misses.
Because that would have been like a lot of damage. But 2 slams miss. But it does continue to vibrate angrily, and you take an additional 13 acid damage.
Stop it.
Osmeridae.
Get
No.
some help.
Stop it. Help yourself.
All right, here we go. Try to disable it.
It's massively charismatic. It is massively.
I'm
25 is
not
not good
rolling
enough,
so well.
unfortunately.
Got a freaking plus 19. Can't get it done.
I know it.
All right. Well, at least I got 3 more rounds.
Joffrey.
Reason that's not ticking down.
I'm gonna go in there and attack this thing some more.
Matt. It actually has a +3 charisma. Wow. This jelly's pretty.
That's
That's pretty charismatic for a jelly.
that's pretty good.
More
I'd say so
charismatic
as
than
well.
my cap.
It's pretty fly for a yellow ooze.
There was something there. You almost got it. Pretty fly for a oozy jelly guy. Bow, 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 bow.
That doesn't really slide off the tongue.
Did none of those
Wow,
hit?
none of those hit.
Wait,
I
didn't
rolled-
25 hit
Actually,
before?
the 28
I
does
rolled-
hit, and the 28.
I rolled a 4,
It's
a
dead.
4, and a 10.
It's dead. You killed it. It dies. It's sad.
Hooray!
It's sad. You killed the weird, like all the people that died in this place, jelly. Which is pretty cool.
Less of those, please.
Yes.
I have a
Osmeriting,
nice.
would you like to take a 10 on disabling this device?
Well, I can't take 10.
You could if you want to.
It's
The
at
game-
10 minutes.
The game master is offering it to you.
Okay.
If you want to just roll again, that's a miss.
34.
Try it again.
Can I? No. No. I'm afraid.
You need an
I'm-
11.
There we go,
You
33.
need an 11. Boom! You disable that trap. Fantastically done. As it disables, the rod crumbles to dust.
No!
My rod!
I'm gonna pick up every piece of dust.
You now have like it's
Rod
it's,
dust.
It's kind of like like metal dust, like metal shavings, and they kind of like burn and sting. They burn and sting.
Fiberglass.
Yeah, it's like fiberglass.
I get the Magic Hoover 9000. I'm sure there's a spell for that.
Perception check inside of this broken chamber.
What do my elven eyes see?
You find 3 potions of Cure Serious Wounds and 3 potions of Haste,
Nice.
tucked behind a little
Those.
wall in the back of this chamber.
But you mean like back here, or?
Yeah. Now that area back there, what you find is the Athelion Pool. Decorative lanterns illuminate this otherwise mostly bare room. A tiled path, there it is, tiled path in the granite flagstone leads to the entrance to 3 steps leading down to a mirrored surface. You would recognize this as... So, Athelion, Ethillion, leeches away magic from any object it contacts, storing that magic for harvesting at a later date to aid in the creation of magic weapons. Basically, this stuff, there's enough inside of here to fill a dozen flasks with Athelion. Now, what that does is when you use it, it gives you a +2 bonus on the skill check made to craft a magic item. On top of that, it also allows you to craft magic items for cheaper. One use of Athelion reduces the cost in crafting a magic item by 5,000 gold.
And how many of those?
12
Vials?
doses. You can get 12 doses.
By giving
However,
up what?
you also intrinsically know if you're wearing a Sahedron medallion or Sahedron ring. You would know that this substance can be used to craft rune-forged items. So you should
Good job,
probably
know that.
save it.
Is there a check I could make to know that?
We had a whole library about it.
You know what? Yes. Give me a knowledge history.
Deal. That's my highest knowledge.
That's
Oh, wait,
why
no,
I
it's
asked
not.
you to do it, man.
Geography is my highest.
Scoop cantrip, right? Right? He does have the scoop. You gotta see scooping it. Or
Yeah,
just
I'm
make
sure I
a
have it.
60k non-rune forge item. Duh. I mean, you're not wrong, Blau. You're not wrong. Blau's over here dropping knowledge and facts. He's scooping? You scooping, Blau? I think they're scooping. So you would know that there are, again, multiple items Once they are combined together into the central pool, you can then dip whatever weapon you wish to empower into the pool, and it will create that weapon. Now, there are different combinations that create different rune forged items that will be more powerful against, like, transmuters or conjurers or illusionists. You have to find, you don't know the particular combination of items that would create one that's going to go against transmutation people yet. But, you know, it's probably inside the dungeon somewhere.
Okay, so I guess we'll grab the 12 vials of the stuff.
Not a terrible idea. I don't hate
How
it.
do you spell that? Can you put that in chat?
Yeah,
Aphelion?
yeah, absolutely.
The
It is
affiliate program?
It is Ethillion. Athelion. Actually really cool.
So we need to find the cookbook.
You need to find the cookbook. That is correct. There is a cookbook somewhere inside the Rune Forge that will tell you how to create the items.
Are these just piles of shit, like in the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was probably a massive deep dungeon, like a big chamber in here at one point. But you can tell there was a battle at some point and it was all destroyed.
What's in the P room?
That is just a lot of leftover mustard jelly. And you're pretty sure that mustard jelly was the culmination of a lot of different people that died here and got turned to mush and then formed that fiendish jelly. Probably like 100 people.
Is there any magic auras coming from inside that room?
You know what? That's a great question. Let's find out. Yes, there is a singular magic aura.
Alright, where is it?
It's in the center of the chamber. Dead center.
Alright, is it what school?
Overwhelming necromancy.
Alright. I'll spellcraft to see what it is.
It is a save or die death effect.
Like, is it a trap?
Phantasmal killer, yes.
Oh, okay. Alright, well,
Nope. Just noped right out of there.
I mean, if it's the only magic aura, I do not want to waste my time going in there.
That's a pretty chill reply to overwhelming necromancy. Alright, no big deal. Whatever. Just leaves.
Yeah, guys, don't go in the mustard room.
I don't think you
It'll kill
understand, Blau. These guys have seen some shit. Alright? Like, they've seen some shit.
Yeah, less than 24 hours ago, my character saw himself getting disintegrated.
That is true. You did watch yourself disintegrate. True.
And, well, I watched myself die like 4 different times.
Well, I mean, that is true. So we've got some options. There's the Iron Cages of Lust. There's the Festering Maze of Sloth. The Vault of Greed. The Ravenous Crypts of Gluttony. The Halls of Wrath. And the Shimmering Veils of Pride.
You guys want to do Pride?
I mean,
Just
we're
go clockwise.
gonna do all of them, right?
Kind of have to, right?
So this is the next one over here. Which one is this one?
That one right there is the Iron Cages of Lust.
Oh, baby.
We're all excited.
Sure.
Might as well.
So you want to go? You want to go to the Halls of Pride, or no, with the Lust ones?
Yeah, I guess
Oh,
so.
mama.
Who's better at leading this? Is it Osmerding or is it me?
So actually, as you guys get close to this one, Weave, you
What?
feel a strange pull towards this chamber.
Damn, Weave, I knew you were freaky.
Weave the freak. Ah,
I have heard that the furries are freaky.
I do not like the pull that oh my god. I do not like the pull that I'm getting towards this chamber.
Look at Patrick's face. He's like, oh.
Alright, Weave, it's your turn.
You want oh dear. Okay.
Hey, it's better than Sumi getting the urge to go in there.
Sumi's doing that thing that cats do, where like all her fur is like sticking up, and she's making those weird like wow noises.
I don't like that.
All right, as you guys make your way down the hall, it's
Quick question.
It spins. You ask a question.
Did somebody get a pull on that other hallway?
Nope,
Nope. Okay.
no one.
I feel this need to protect, so I'm gonna stay 10 feet behind.
Kitty's being a kitty. Boom. All right, Miss Luna, what are you doing? You're being so. This
She's
is what
being a
she's
cute kitty.
kitty. She just jumped. All right, so you guys make your way down the hallway. Let me scroll down to the iron cages of lust.
I can do like in another half hour. By the way.
You know
Say-
what? In that case, as you walk down the iron cages of lust, this hallway, the hallway opens up into a grand hall. I'm talking just beautiful, just like perfectly smooth tiled floors, just gorgeous architecture. Gorgeous. The Grand Cathedral can be called nothing less than opulent. The floor is covered in polished red and white tiles. Thick pillars carved into the likeness of the same beautiful nude woman with long flowing hair circle the room and support a 90-foot-high domed ceiling where a gargantuan mural depicts men and women engaged in all manner of carnal acts. Numerous
avert your eyes.
plain 10-foot-tall foot cubes line the outer ring of the cathedral, while at its center stands a pavilion of opaque silk sheets. Near the walls of the cathedral stand several delicate-looking cages, their sides more decorative than practical. Some of them contain what appear to be long-dead bodies, although one body in a cage in the chamber, the northern corner, seems to cling to life. From the center of this chamber, you guys also see what appears to be a faint kind of giggling, almost like a girl embraced in some sort of loving act. And that, my friends, where we'll end today's session on that note, with Weave feeling both really
I don't
uncomfortable
want to be here.
and super intrigued at the same time. Oh my god, great session, everybody. That was a lot of fun. I had a good time. Absolute blast. Absolute blast. Well, as I always say at the end of every session, any final thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns before we get ready to wrap up today's session, my friends?
Here's Joffrey, old Joffrey on my shoulder.
Oh, I put him there at the beginning of the session.
What?
Why? I don't want him.
He can't see him. Just be quiet.
Wait, old Joffrey? Oh, is he actually on her shoulder?
I moved him over there.
That is hilarious. I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. All right. Well, you boys will be investigating the Rune Forge for several sessions, because there's a lot to do here. Lots of fighting, some talking, some diplomatizing, and what have you. But fantastic session. Hope everybody had a blast. It's good to be back, boys. Thanks for pushing through a little bit longer than I normally play. And if Harkin didn't have something going on, because Finance Potato's too cool for us, I would have kept going. I was ready. But
Listen, I like sleep, and I have to be up in the morning.
no, you don't. That's fake news. Fake news. But anyway, you guys are beautiful. And as any other questions, comments, or concerns before we get ready to wrap up?
Why do you hate us?
I love you guys, and we're gonna be on session 33. It's probably gonna take us I think I said about 50 sessions. I'm thinking we're gonna be a close to 50. We're getting close to the end, though. We're getting close. But in the meantime, as I always say at the end of every session, thank you so much to players for playing. Seriously, guys, always fun to play with you. Always a good time. Thank you to the viewers for viewing. Blau, you're a crazy man, but I appreciate you stopping by. Happy gaming, everybody. We'll catch you next week. Same game time, same game place for session 33 of Rise of the Runelords, our Pathfinder 1st Edition actual play. And catch us back here tomorrow with Light's Fantastic for our next session in our installment of Skull and Shackles, where Captain Caius, along with his intrepid crew of pirates, are coming up with some crazy plans to take a certain dominator. But until then, be well, be safe, and we'll see you around. Good night, everybody.